America's RAD Cast is minutes away. So go sit on the toilet to hide from your family that hates you anyway, and enjoy whatever we could find from the last show that qualifies as best of segments. And to make it more enjoyable after you wipe, do a line off the seat. You do wipe, don't you?
Oh, that's a worthless email. Just came in. Just was printing it out, seeing if it was worth reading. It's not. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi.
If you're listening live or shortly after live, it is a Friday morning. We're here. We weren't here yesterday. Apologies. We obviously we got 4 people. We all have families, as we've said before, and they all have a right to privacy. And when something happens to one of the family members of one of the 4 of us, which is 38 possible people, they have privacy. We might need to be elsewhere, one of us, and then we all sit around going, can we do the show with 3 of us? And then it depends on the who that's missing. And then we realize, no, it doesn't. It's the chemistry of the 4 of us. So we're here. Everyone's fine, relatively speaking. Nothing to be concerned about. Sorry if we scared you. Now shut up. All right.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Let's start with this. Little recap since we weren't here yesterday. There was some confusion this week, and it's gone, about Kyle's Food Factor. They are both from Tuesday and Thursday up, running, ready to go at theradnetwork.com. The long threatened Lunch with Grandparents video is available.
It is.
As Kyle eats cheesecake and Reuben sandwiches with horchata.
Yes,
Okay,
that was my lunch. And also there's a disclaimer at the end of there where I explained like the talk that my grandma and I had, because it was a short video because she didn't want me videotaping the Food Factor and our conversations going public. So I explained the whole, grandmas like having your conversations private and not broadcast around the world.
Did you explain it to Grandma that you're broadcasting?
I didn't tell her that
No,
part.
okay.
No, I did. So when we came to lunch, she noticed my microphone on my
Right,
shirt.
no,
You
and
didn't
she's
tell
like,
her
what's
ahead of
that?
time? Yeah.
No, I was going to
Oh, that's
sneak
great.
it on them. I really just wanted it to kind of glance over. I just wanted them to be like, okay, we're going to order lunch. Oh, he's playing with his technology. I didn't think they'd be so in tune to ask questions. But they were.
I love how Kyle thinks the blanket disclaimer at the end to the audience is sufficient, and Jeff immediately keys in on, did you tell any of this to Grandma? No, why would I? So did any... Look, it's the food factor, so it's about food, but did any juicy family tidbits sneak out?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Watch
locking
for
it
the
up, locking it up.
Yesterday was Thursday. That would have been your other food factor, which is posted at theradnetwork.com. This is about, this is great because I've got a viral craze later during food news. Different viral craze that's going on. There's a viral craze or 2 every goddamn day. Dessert pizzas are now the thing. Kyle says he made Snickers Pillsbury cookie dough and then topped it off with cream cheese, cheesecake filling, more Snickers, and tons of caramel. No, the idea is not new. The idea that's new is it's gone viral that we make them at home, as opposed to ordering them from Domino's or whoever has a dessert pizza.
Yeah,
So,
I was
Papa
watching.
Murphy's is my go.
Oh, they had a good one back in the day. They probably still have
So-
it.
Murphy's?
Yeah, I don't know why, but during COVID, I might have had 100 of those.
Whoa.
Not
100.
John's, but
Wow.
Murphy's.
Tasty.
Wait, not John's? Not John's, but Murphy's?
Murphy's.
Which
Yeah,
John's?
the take and bake, right?
Oh, Papa John's? Yeah, no, Papa Murphy's, the take and bake one.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, I've never been to
Because
a
Dee
Papa
brought it
John's
up, and I
before.
went, wait a minute.
I make my own fruit pizza. Delicious.
Fruit.
Like what?
No, a
Ew.
fruit pizza. It's a sugar cookie, and you put cream cheese, like frosting on it, and
okay.
a bunch of fruit. It's delicious.
That sounds like a cookie.
But it has fruit. It's still a pizza. And
No.
and a cream cheese topping.
No.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
we are not doing this.
It's
this,
so good.
This is a hot dog a sandwich part 2. We are not going to debate if a cookie is a pizza. That is
Yeah,
just
how's
it.
it pizza?
There's no
It's
cheese.
not.
You make it on a little pizza thing, and it's circular, and you cut it in little slices
But
like
don't
a
you do
pizza.
that to
It's a
pies
sugar
and
cookie.
cakes and stuff too?
Yeah, but it's still like a pizza base.
Is okay,
It's a
so it's the
crust base.
crust, the cookie crust is it a big circle? Because that's how I think
Yes.
we're getting away with it on my Food Factor as well. The cookie dough is one big cookie that's a bunch of the cookies mashed up into one
Yep.
big circular cookie.
Yep.
Okay. I think Rob's
Nailed it.
Rob had a heart attack.
Dumbest,
Yeah,
dumbest discussion ever.
Delicious. Try it.
And that's saying something for this show. So that's all. So Kyle, in your Food Factor, this new craze, is it basically throw whatever you want that's sweet onto cookie dough? Because you've got Snickers Pillsbury cookie dough, and you're topping it with cream cheese, cheesecake, and more Snickers and caramel.
There's a little bit behind the story a little bit. There was a video I watched, and it was the girl making a dessert pizza, and she used the Pillsbury cookies, but these were the Lucky Charm ones. And then she added cake icing and Lucky Charms marshmallows, and that was her dessert pizza. I said, oh crap, I want to make that. So I go to the store, look for all the ingredients to make this Lucky Charms version. They don't have it with Pillsbury anymore. Lucky Charms cookies are long gone. They already switched it out with the Snickers ones. And I said, oh, I could get creative with this. So I did the Snicker cookies. And then I was like, what goes good with this? Ooh, caramel. Ooh, I want cheesecake with it. I know how to make a good cream cheese cheesecake filling. I'm going to add that on top of the cookie. And then I'm going to put more Snickers. And then I took caramel drizzle and some sprinkling salt. Not salt, sugar. It's a fancy little caramel sugar.
Oh.
I put that on top too. And you got to watch to see what the reaction is.
Okay.
Oh, the cat, Chad, he makes an appearance. I couldn't feed him any of this cookie dough at the end. He jumps up on the couch and joins me for the taste test. So I bring him cat treats, and actually he shows off his tricks. He can do some tricks.
Nice.
Ooh, yay.
All right,
I
little
wanna watch
bonus
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yay.
At the end of the Food Factor, radnetwork.com. So, Kyle, you said that they don't make the Lucky Charms cookie dough anymore.
Well, at least they didn't have it at the Safeway.
It's limited, yeah.
So, is the reason that you didn't just make your own, which would be easy, because you want to make this easy to use for everybody? Because you could make Lucky Charms cookie dough fairly easily.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Could have gotten the sugar cookie and picked out the marshmallows and rolled that. Oh, that wouldn't have been a bad
I
idea.
guess.
Yeah, no, I did that. You know what?
I was just
What
asking.
happened was I was like, I looked because I've seen them there at the store before. I looked in the spots where it was. I was like, okay, they don't have it on the display spot where I saw them last time. I went and checked where the actual cookie dough options were, and they only had the Snickers one as the promotion. I'm like, okay, they've moved on. So I don't know if they've entirely dismissed it, or you can get it somewhere else, maybe online or a different grocery store. But right now they're pushing hard the Snickers one. Then I got my creative juices flowing, going, I can make my own dessert pizza with the Snickers cookie base, and that's where it took off.
I love it. No, I
love
love it. I just wanted
Can't
to
wait.
clarify. And I
Can't wait to
also love that as you go to the grocery store and you don't see the Lucky Charms where you want them to be, you implement the RAD Cast motto of, put your hands up in the air and shrug your shoulders. I guess I'll go with whatever I see. I think that's beautiful. Rather than like asking or going to another store. That's beautiful.
No,
It's perfect. And it
Oh.
came
Too
up.
much
Yeah,
work.
that's why I said, are we trying to make this easy on people? Who's going to do that? Nobody.
Yeah.
So you did it. You implemented. You adapted, and we'll find out if it's any good at theradnetwork.com, the Food Factor. Also, since today is Friday, we do have the new soapbox coming up at 10 a.m. It's not a sports soapbox. It's just about the NFL and the players and the injuries. And should they be playing this game that hurts them? It's the stupidest thing. I cannot believe 15 years later we're still having this discussion. I was cranky when I did it because I was doing it. Watch the soapbox today at theradnetwork.com. So yesterday, Thursday, we weren't here. Sorry, not sorry. I don't want to ignore the day, though. Every day is a day. Yesterday was Fashion Day. The first ever Fashion Day was celebrated only 10 years ago, so it's new.
Good.
It's a popular event for groups and people all over the country to have the opportunity, allegedly, to assert their fashion choices and tastes without fear of any criticism.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh, yeah,
idea, but
no.
nobody knows that.
Yeah.
I wasn't walking around yesterday going,
Fashion.
oh, it's Fashion Day. That's why that mutant looks like that out in public.
Yep.
No. That's just whatever.
You know what? I did do laundry for Fashion Day yesterday. Since we had some time off in the morning, I was like, well, you know, with everything going on, I at least need to get some clean clothes going. So
Whoa.
I went and washed my clothes.
I too
Did
did.
it.
I too did laundry yesterday.
So
I
that-
wonder if we did it at the same time. Now I was doing sheets and towels, but
Oh, that's
but
the
I
worst.
think I was 8 a.m. ish. I was doing that. Do you know, Kyle, when you were
Yeah,
doing
I was right around 8, in between 8 and 9:30. I had to go to a laundromat because I had a lot of laundry, and we got new washing and dryer machines. And I don't have a key to my little washer and dryer at the moment. I need to get a new one.
You don't have
so-
one in your house?
No, I had one. It
Oh.
is no longer in my possession. I don't know where the hell it is.
Hold on.
You
hold on.
lost
I'm
your
confused.
dryer and your washer?
Yeah, well, I have a lock key. I
Oh.
live in a condo, so we have a shared unit. So you go downstairs, and there's this room for the laundry, and I don't have the key for it right now. I have to get a new one.
I thought you had like a washer and dryer that was yours in your home, and somehow it locked.
I
which made no
wish.
Free
sense.
little toaster, it's gone. Yeah.
I would love
Why
one
do
in my
you
house. I
wish?
need a new water adapter for it.
But okay, you wish you had a washer and dryer. You don't wish it would lock. 'Cause that's
No,
just
that sounds like a pain in the ass.
No, I go to my garage.
No, thank you.
I'm not going to, yeah.
What's in your garage?
My washer and dryer.
What? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that sounds
look.
normal.
Yeah.
I
love it.
understand, and here we have Kyle having to deal with this. The
Sorry, Kyle.
laundromats and apartment or condo it's shared laundry. It's awful.
Oh.
I get it. I've lived it, believe it or not. It was a while ago, but it's terrible. I'm with D. I don't care if you put them in the garage. I don't care. You can take a room out of my 2-bedroom apartment and give me a washer
Take the
and
guest
dryer.
room, yeah. I don't care.
Oh, and since today is Fashion Day, Rob, you made the comment.
Yes,
seeing
yesterday.
mutants. Oh, sorry, yesterday. You said mutants in public. Talk about going
Yes.
to a laundromat. Oh my God, I
Oh.
think the mutants live there.
People watching for sure.
Oh, and they bring their mutant children.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Oh, God. It's summertime. Yeah, the children are just running amok. And
Oh, yeah. Oh, and they get drinks from the snack bar and they run willy-nilly like it's okay to like spill it everywhere. Someone's going to slip and fall and die because your mutant child is
I'm going to pour some
unleashed.
soap on the ground and see what happens.
She's
I'm not at
she's
work.
acting like she's joking, but I don't think she is.
I'm not at work. I can do it. I'm not at work. See your kid slip and fall? I don't care.
So Jeff, you're suggesting that D has an off-air darker side because that's the minute
Yeah.
she
Oh,
said
yeah.
she was going to throw soap on the floor, my instinct, not knowing D very well, was to say no, you wouldn't. But you're saying yes, you would.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen her enough in action to know. Yeah.
Like what's an act? What happened?
Kid running around the
We have
restaurant.
a
with
No,
his
story.
just like
leg out.
being
Who
you
knows?
know, I don't hang out there too much right now, but hanging out as a regular at the bar that she works at, I've seen her in action when it comes to dealing with other people. Some are nice and some are they're a little annoying or they annoy D.
They get the wrath.
So,
Oh, you
so
did
I've
go off
seen
on
it in
that lady.
action. Yeah,
I
where-
did see.
See,
Well,
I would expect that of D at the bar because I think we've learned D will take a certain amount of crap, and then she won't. But this is their job, and she's got to run the bar, control the bar, blah blah blah, whatever.
I will put them in their
For me,
place.
it doesn't translate to then thinking, although you've confirmed she would, that she would intentionally try to make children fall in a laundromat.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But maybe she would.
I feel like maybe if she's in a dark place or just like in a bad mood for that day more than normal, I think she might go for it.
I don't know that I've seen D in a bad mood yet, but isn't she always in a dark place?
Yeah,
I mean,
a
seriously.
little bit of
It's like,
darkness. There's always
look,
light to the dark.
I had to listen right before we went on the air because I could hear what's going on in the Midtown studio to Kyle and D talking about successful relationship interactions, and I almost just got up and left. I mean, I almost went, I can't do it today. Let's just pretend everybody's still sick. But I'm here, so I'm going to try to put that aside. And we will revisit it someday after I digest the way Kyle handles women on periods and
Yes,
how
I have plenty of
D
snacks.
supports it.
I have plenty of
Very
snacks.
strange.
yeah.
Back to yesterday, being Fashion Day. Louis Vuitton, when they don't sell items, they burn them so that
What?
the exclusivity remains. I know everybody has the fake bags, but the real bags that they don't sell, they burn them. Screw you people that might need them in impoverished countries. You're not getting anything from us because we don't want them to be found and then duplicated and better replicas get out. There's one Fashion Day fun fact for you. Again, that was yesterday. The CEO of a company called LVMH is the richest fashion designer in the world. Anybody know what that stands for? It's the goofiest conglomeration ever.
Say it one more time.
Makes no sense. LVMH.
Louis Vuitton.
Right, that's the easy part.
MH.
About 5 years ago, I think they did this.
MH.
It's so weird. You've got this fashion company,
Michael
LV,
Kors.
Louis Vuitton.
No, that's what I was thinking.
And-
Too.
Mazel
Right,
tov,
I mean-
Hanukkah.
That's what I was doing, D. I was doing Michael. What am I? No.
Michelle.
MH is the company known as Moet Hennessy, as in Moet Champagne,
Oh.
everything
I've heard
Hennessy
of it.
makes.
Moet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And they're all in the same company. Moet, Hennessy, all their other brands, and Louis Vuitton. Anyways,
I want some voodoo.
the guy that runs that company is named Bernard Arnault, and he is worth $200 billion, which
Okay.
200. Wow.
Bernard, let's go.
Elon couldn't care less. He could buy this guy 5 times. The biggest fashion brands in the world, if you expand it to everything, number 1 is Nike.
Yeah, let's go. I got Nikes on my
'Cause they're-
feet.
So do I. My
They're
golf
going on
Nikes.
total unit sales, and everybody buys some form of Nike.
Yeah.
It seems hats,
The
leggings,
half
jerseys.
zip, golf shoes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all of that. And then, no surprise, Adidas is third. So you got Nike and Adidas as 1 and 3 in the fashion world, and then right in the middle is Gucci in terms of overall
Gucci
sales.
gang, wow.
And the richest fashion model in the world, worth $80 million, is of course
Kim Kardashian.
Michael
Fashion model?
Kors. Fashion model?
fashion model.
Michael
not
Kors
the-
is
dang
a
it,
fashion
yeah.
model?
Tom
What?
Brady, Giselle.
I've seen him walk the runway.
Giselle
Oh,
Brady.
Yeah.
Giselle Bundchen. Now that at least is in the
Bundchen.
right area, but no,
No.
she's not the richest fashion model in the world, at least according
I
to
don't know
Forbes.
any
That
other
would be-
fashion models.
Old ones or
I
new
know.
ones?
I know.
Kate
Naomi
Moss?
Campbell's made a comeback financially. I'm not sure what she's doing, but I know I saw her on a list
Oh, a list that you saw.
You saw her
What
on
list?
A list.
of like a no
What
of like
list?
a Forbes list or something like
Uh-huh.
that. I don't know. It's probably not Forbes, but it was something like that. Of like she's made like $100 million last year or something like that.
Is
Moss,
it Paris
Kate
Hilton? Is
Upton.
she a fashion model?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
She's just a
know.
She
party
may have been
hooker?
I don't even know
originally.
there's really fashion models anymore.
The name has been said. It is Naomi Campbell, who has a net worth of $80 million.
Okay, all right, I'll give it to you.
All right.
There.
I don't
One
know what
more.
she's doing, but I know that she made a lot of money the last
On your
couple of years.
list.
She's not related
Yeah,
to the
she-
Campbell soup family.
You don't know who Naomi
An
Campbell? is?
heir.
I mean, I see a picture.
Gorgeous.
I mean, I'm sure I've seen her in
Well,
magazines and
no,
on
she's older
TV.
now. She's like older than Tyra Banks,
She's
I
like
think.
60 probably. She's
She
probably
looks better than
pushing-
Tyra Banks, right?
Yeah. Oh,
now
yeah.
she does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about back in the day.
Yeah, Tyra Banks was cute.
So Naomi Campbell, she's hosting some show now. I forget. She's been hosting it for a while, but then she also just had some big lawsuit as well. I don't know if that's included in
maybe
the
that's
Another
million,
cell
but
phone
whatever.
throwing, maybe? Who knows?
She threw a
She's
cell
worth a
phone?
ton of money.
Oh, she's known to be quite a
Little firecracker?
yeah.
Or bitch?
Allegedly has
There's a bunch
has
of
a
Naomi
temper.
Campbell right there.
That's
Yeah.
Naomi Campbell? Okay.
She, like, when she's younger, when she's
Or-
older.
Hello,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
hello, Naomi.
Yeah.
Mwah. Who did wait?
Yeah.
Who did we compare her to just a moment ago?
Tyra
Who was
Banks.
older?
Tyra Banks.
Oh, Tyra Banks.
But I think
There's
she's
no
older than Tyra
comparison.
Banks, though.
Yeah, there's no
She's
comparison.
another. All right, the other thing yesterday. It's not today yet. It's not Friday, June or July 10th. You think it is, but it's not. One more thing from yesterday, July 9th. It was also National Omelet Day. Omelets first appeared in the late 17th century in America. The Denver sandwich was a favorite in the 1900s. Eggs were delivered to the town of Denver by wagon, and they often were stale or gross. Probably shouldn't have been eating them at all, but locals would add cheese and ham and peppers and mushrooms and onions and then put them between bread. That's where the Denver sandwich came from.
Oh.
Nobody knows who along the way turned it into an omelet. Some say it was the Chinese railroad cooks. Others say it was cattle drivers. Either way, it later became the Denver omelet. Get rid of that stupid bread, which is overwhelmingly the most popular omelet in America. The
I
Denver.
love
yeah.
omelets.
Yeah. Oh, man.
A good
Yep.
Embassy Suites day, the omelet in the morning. Oh my gosh. Give me an
What
omelet.
kind of, wait, what random
Embassy
shout out
Suites,
is
huh?
that?
Yeah.
Hey, Embassy Suites for your omelet. What?
Randomly,
They
I
have
do
the
know what
best-
she's talking about. I have stayed at Embassy Suites, and they do have like
I
a
do
morning
staycation.
big
I know.
omelet
Breakfast.
thing. Yeah, but yeah,
They're delicious.
that's your favorite
omelets.
omelets.
Oh.
I don't go to a restaurant. I get eggs Benedict if I'm at like a fancier restaurant.
Did you guys ever do Red Lion's omelet? They used to have a Sunday brunch, and they used to have an omelet station, and they were
I think
fire.
I went there for Easter maybe one time. Yeah.
Miss Red Lion. It's not even a thing here in Sacramento anymore.
No. But omelets
Just
are the
like
best.
I like Jeff's example of somebody comes to Dee and says, "Oh, craving omelet. Where should I go?" And she says, "Embassy Suites." No.
Go get a room.
Have a staycation. Have a free omelet in the morning.
Yeah, the Embassy Suites here in Sacramento, at least, is right there on the river. It's
Yeah.
prime location,
Yep.
right next to the A
You
Stadium.
can go to the club. You can go to the A Stadium. You can go
You can
to
get an omelet.
Yep. All
Hey.
of the above.
Hey,
What? Hi.
who got a job on the Embassy Suites
Well,
PR team?
Maybe
I don't
they're
even-
gonna help us out. Maybe I'll get a free
Who
room there.
cares? Who cares where they are in Sacramento?
Just saying.
Right along I-5.
You know those voice messages we exchanged this morning, Jeff?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm living it. I'm
Yeah,
living it.
They know
Oh,
what you're talking
God.
about right now.
Do we?
All right.
Yeah, I got talking to.
Oh no, I didn't.
Stop
yet.
it.
I know.
You knew I was
All
in a
It was the
bad
most-
mood. You knew I was in a bad mood, so you didn't talk to me yet. Okay.
Oh, I was distracted. I was loading things on the internet too. Those videos we just talked about.
I thought we had a meeting.
Yeah,
meeting.
I had a
afterward.
meeting.
Okay.
I don't know if you got talked to about it.
Not yet.
Okay. So one of us heard the meeting.
Later. That'll be our group for later.
Other egg facts
Yay! Eggs.
for omelet day. We've mentioned this many times. Brown eggs are no different than white eggs. They're not healthier. They don't have more nutrients. There's zero difference. If you meet somebody that tells you that brown eggs are healthier, punch them because they're wrong and they're lying. Egg yolks naturally contain vitamin D. Not many foods do. It's basically the sun egg yolks, and nothing if you want natural vitamin D.
Wow.
As hens mature, the eggs they lay become bigger. That's the bigger ostrich eggs. That seems like duh. I don't know why they had to throw that in here. And of course, the state in America that produces more eggs than anyone is
I don't know.
California.
No.
Denver. Colorado.
It's a Midwest one, I think. I think it's Iowa or Illinois.
Colorado.
It's one of the eyes.
14 billion eggs a year.
Oklahoma.
And the correct state was mentioned already, not including Oklahoma. Iowa. Well done, Kyle.
Thank you.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I have some inside knowledge. I had a college professor in my music business class that I had at the American River College. He was from Iowa, and his family owned a huge chicken farm, and he was rich and a college professor. I don't even know why he went to school. He seemed like his family was well off already.
Well,
Would you like now,
They send
Kyle?
them to school.
Maybe
Would
he
you like
liked
to take
music.
a moment now, Kyle, and describe to everyone the beauty of, location of, and benefits of American River College, since you name dropped that as well? I mean, we could. And how far is it from
they're
Embassy
home of the
Suites?
Beavers, so their nickname is Beaver Tech.
I love ARC. I had way better professors there.
Yeah, the campus there was really pretty. I liked it. I would do Molly sometimes, and I would go to the library and
get
read
it.
because I was focused and the lights looked pretty.
Yeah, they have a good library, actually.
If you're gonna do drugs, why be at school?
Because it was
Why?
mellow. You ever
So
do Molly?
learning,
Holy
yeah.
crap. You put on some chill music and you start reading, do your homework, you're
getting-
focused.
Yeah.
All right.
And everybody you talk to, like your professors, in a good mood. Holy crap, it was a
everything's
miracle
great.
drug at the time.
Better.
Don't
Duh.
do drugs.
Duh.
Don't drink.
What kind of idiot are you, Jeff?
Yeah, right.
Duh.
I didn't,
Lame.
I
Last
didn't get
thing
that true experience.
for Omelet Day, professional competitive eaters Randy Santel and Katina Desjarnais famously took on the world's biggest 20-egg omelet challenge last year. They had 30 minutes each to finish a massive 20-egg omelet. Jesus. Filled with
lot.
ham, sausage, bacon, and veggies, topped with American cheese, served with 2 large sides of hash browns, 1 each, and 4 pieces of toast, 2 each, and they had to eat all of it
Good Lord. No.
in 30 minutes.
What'd they win?
Both
tummy
praise, hits on their YouTube site, probably a
Gotcha.
small check that's so small it's not even mentioned here. I mean, what does
$13.
Chestnut get for the hot dogs? 10 grand?
Yeah.
So we know it's a lot less than that.
I didn't know if they got a T-shirt or something. Yeah.
Probably a commemorative T-shirt, maybe a medal of some
Yes.
sort. Who knows?
Yes, it's a T-shirt that says "I am excellent."
Yay!
Gotcha.
I love that. That's
Both-
super cute.
Randy and Katina have YouTube channels dedicated to traveling the world and defeating extreme eating challenges, and they both passed the test. Of course, Randy did better. He's a man. He's supposed to. He finished his omelet in 17 minutes. Katina needed 23 minutes, but they both had 30 minutes, so yay.
Okay. You know,
Wow.
I think
Yes.
It's a lot of eggs.
eggs would probably be easy to slurp down. I couldn't do this. I don't even want to do this.
Ugh.
That
But omelets-
sounds like
They're gonna
20
sit heavy though.
It sounds like barf at a diner. That's gonna happen. Someone's gonna have to clean that up.
Yep.
But
And the other thing too is there's a lot of things that don't bother me, but cold breakfast food, I cannot do room temperature or lower eggs.
yeah.
I cannot stand bacon that is anything lower than room temperature.
Oh, I
Drives
don't
me
mind that.
nuts to have other people make me breakfast because no one can do it. And I remember I was at a weekend with family years ago, another lifetime ago, idiot uncle or whatever is making breakfast. First of all, he literally baked the bacon, which is such amateur hour. You broil it, that's the best bacon. And then he let it sit there. And I'm watching it sit on the counter, fully cooked, ready to eat, while he begins then to prepare our eggs and pancakes. I'm like, dude, there's a timing element
Right,
to cooking.
exactly.
Yeah.
And especially breakfast where nobody wants it cold. Does anyone here, show of hands, wait, no, that's bad for broadcasting. Anyone here, just clap, want cold eggs?
No.
Oh, what if they're in an egg salad sandwich?
Ooh, yeah. Delicious.
Kyle
No.
finds the
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. Yeah, no.
yeah, right.
No, I don't want cold eggs. No, this is disgusting. Just like he said, if the outside rim of them gets a little rubbery and the yolk is just like, ugh.
But see, I'm also usually cooking the breakfast, so I get annoyed when people are like, no, we'll wait for you to finish cooking the breakfast. No, eat it while it's freaking hot right now.
right,
And then
right.
I will eat when I'm done cooking for everybody. That's fine. That's
Right,
if
and
you
what
choose
I
that.
eat will be hot because I'll
Yes.
cook it last.
Yes.
Just go eat.
If
And,
anything, you
while
put
you're at it,
low
my
on.
face.
You can put a low option on your oven at like 175 and let the bacon sit in there and just stay warm while you finish your eggs and everything.
There's a
And then
timing.
everybody has a happy, pleasant experience.
you can. You can. You're right. There's all sorts of amateur hacks that you can take advantage of to not screw this up if you're not. And I understand it is hard for a lot of people to figure out, how do I time out bacon, eggs, pancakes, toast, all to be done.
Go eat.
You got to do it a few times. But yes, like you said, Kyle, there's other little tricks. And one of the tricks is not leave the bacon on the counter for 20 minutes while it gets cold while you make me shitty eggs. That's a bad plan.
I'm sorry, that's in your genetic line. I'm so sorry.
Nothing.
Oh, it's not my uncle.
I'm
the uncle of some broad I was banging.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Crisis avoided. Thank God.
America's RAD Cast. Only on the radnetwork.com.
Got this email to RADcast at theradnetwork.com. We were off yesterday. Apologies. We're here today. We got this note from Zachary.
Hi, Zachary.
I was explaining at the top that we get to these issues where if one show member, I mean, if it's more than one, then there's nothing to consider. But if one show member has something going on and it just has to be addressed, family members, you got 4 people here who have elderly parents, grandparents, other family members, pets, things like that. You just never know. They all have a right to privacy. So if we come on the air without one person, everybody knows, something's going on with Kyle or Kyle's family or Chad or something. We don't need that. If we come on the air and we start eliminating things like people you know by listening, don't worry, nothing's wrong with my dad Horace or my mom or Kyle's dad Greg who writes into the show or anything. Well, then you start eliminating people and people listening going, okay, Rob didn't mention Sarge. There's something going on with his dog. Wait, is Jeff okay? Dee, does Dee even have a family? What's going on? We had to take yesterday off. We're here. Zachary writes, so true about the chemistry, Rob, and everything you said. The show feels, looks, and sounds so great. You 4 are amazing. RAD is back strong in 2026.
Let's
I think we're shooting for 27. We're going to be strong in 27.
Yeah.
26 is like the...
build.
Yeah.
We're like the... that's not a really good analogy, mainstream, but sports teams like the San Jose Sharks or other teams, they have to rebuild, right? They go through a process where they go from being great to not so good. Now, we were never not so good. We just went away for a while. And then we came back, and we're great, but we got to fill in all the holes and do all the work and get things done and replace things that Kyle breaks and such, even though I see he's 8 days.
Woo!
8 days since Kyle's last incident of any type of breakage or tripping or stumbling or anything like that.
I got a new analogy.
Thank you, Zach.
You said you couldn't find one. I figured one out.
Okay, good, because I didn't think mine was overly relatable. What do you got?
I was going to say, are we like Michael Jordan returning as number 45?
Ooh.
You know, come back, we're still going to finish strong, but we got a different number.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah, and I would say the analogy to Zach's email is we're right now in the hype. We're in the early part of the season or something like that. And then we really hit that last shot in 27, and then we retire or something like that. I don't know. All these things. Let's do food news, shall we?
Yeah.
Brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass. It's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food. We got 2 new food factors posted at theradnetwork.com. Kyle goes to lunch with his grandparents, and then the other one makes a dessert pizza. Check it out. Look at the ingredients. Make your own. Let us know what you think. That's all at theradnetwork.com. McDonald's has their Happy Meals. Jack in the Box wants you to collect jibbies. This is not new.
It's a jibby.
They did it last year. These are bag charms kind of things. They're a cute, less mischievous looking spin on the Labubu bag charms. That went viral in 25. They're exclusive to Jack in the Box. The fast food restaurant launched its first collection in January with 4 different versions of Jack holding a chicken sandwich. These are the new ones. The latest collection of jibbies, which Jack in the Box calls the Sweet and Savory series, will include 4 new charms each, so there's a total of 8. The 4 from January, the 4 from now. Collect them. Think that they're going to be worth a ton of money. Realize they're actually Beanie Babies and they won't be worth anything. But it gives you something to do for a while.
They're creepy as hell. Oh my
No,
God.
I don't
That
want
smile doesn't look genuine. That looks like I'm going to destroy.
murder you in the middle of the night.
Yeah, exactly. If I was to wake up next to that, I would think there's a knife or a syringe, and I'm not going to wake up after I see that face.
See, I think the Jack one on the far right, he seems non-intimidating. Or
He's
I'm sorry.
the most
No, wait.
altruistic.
Wait,
The rest of
wait.
them are murderers.
That one looks.
See, I'm sorry. I said opposite. I believe the opposite. I apologize. Jack actually doesn't. To me, everybody has their own thing. Doesn't look altruistic. He looks like he's plotting my death. He's going to do it by ripping out organs internally, slowly. The other three, they look innocent.
They're his minions. They're his little army of trouble.
What are they wearing?
It's because
I
it's
don't
how
want
he's
'em.
holding the burger. The little ones are like holding it like it's cute. The other one's like, here, take this.
And I don't. They all look like they're holding whips from this angle. Like they just
I
got like
do.
big
I
white
do
whips
whips.
behind.
Yeah.
Are those like the keychain?
Keychain,
Okay,
yeah.
That's the
sorry,
keychain.
picture. It's messing with me. Okay.
Creepy.
Monday, you can go out and get your jibby. Of course,
Jibby.
here's the twist, and this is what they did in January, and we don't know specifically what they're doing this time. You have to make a specific purchase, and then you get a random jibby. So when they did it in January, if you purchased a chicken supreme munchie meal, that was the only way you could get a jibby. And I guess word got out quickly on social media, but up until then, you got to wait, and we don't know yet what is the meal this time, and then you have to get that meal, and you'll get a different jibby every time or something like that. Okay, lovely.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't. There's no
Yay.
way. If I had children, they would not be allowed to get one of these. I'm like, you're not going to school with that on your backpack. Absolutely not. People are gonna think you murder things.
By the way, I think I know the answer, but I'll throw it out there. Why are keychains popular again?
Because
Where's
everything from the
keys?
90s coming back. Remember Gigapets and stuff? I know. So I work in a bar, and they bring in, it's family, it's a restaurant too. But we have like a lot of Little League games that we sponsor and stuff. So afterwards, they bring their parties, and the kids come in with their backpacks sometimes. And all of them are decked out with keychains lately. And it reminded me of like what happened back in 96, 97, where you collected these little kind of similar to jibbies. You get little, it was Beanie Babies on a keychain essentially.
yeah.
And then there were the Gigapet games, and you had a big old cluster of these things, the keychains on your backpack. And
Trinkets.
the bigger they were, the cooler. Ooh, even the little bead animals. Remember those? Make the bead animals.
I would make the bead lizard. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you all of that. Thank you, Kyle. I really do appreciate that, because you're right. Kids have been doing this stupid stuff since Jesus was a corporal. However, what's the deal with keychains and adults?
I don't know.
They're like blowing out. I was just looking at some stats earlier this week. They're like hugely popular. I'm like, why?
Well, I guess if I was to embrace my childhood again, I would deck out my keychain, but I like convenience of it being kind of small so it fits in my
Yeah,
pocket.
I've got a lanyard.
Yeah.
What do we have? I mean, we have fobs for our cars. That depending on how many cars you have, you may or may not even put that on your keychain, because if you have multiple vehicles, it gets all bunchy. A lot of us are like Jeff. We have smart homes. Don't even need keys. I'm just trying to figure out what we all have goddamn keychains for. What are we all janitors?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've
Fancy.
got gun locks on my. I got a gun key for my gun locks, and then there's a house key and a mail key, and the key to get in here.
You need a big
I
keychain.
got 4, and then my car.
A kitty.
Right, and that's like the most annoying part is I worked really hard to make myself never have to carry a key, and now I just carry one key to the
building.
to this
Our
building
building.
Always
here.
like,
Yeah.
where's my key?
I'm like so
yeah.
annoyed
See-
I have to carry a key again.
And,
You don't
and
carry
a
your mail
lot of
key?
what you described, Kyle, like the mail key or the gun safe key, I don't put those on my keychain. I have them in my house and in my safe
Oh.
if I need them. Why would I carry around my gun safe key when I go to
No one else
Regular's?
can get in
Because I
there.
don't want anybody else freaking
Yeah.
touching it, and I want it on my person at all times.
But it's
Maybe
in
I'm
my
just a little
home.
OCD that
Safety.
way. Yeah,
In
I
a
don't
locked
care.
safe.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I know if someone breaks into my house and finds the key in my drawer, and then it goes, oh, hey, it goes to the guns. No, I want it on me. And that way, if they just take the box, they're frustrated and they got to split it open.
Yeah.
Probably isn't that hard.
Look,
I have a bunch of, like-
people don't understand. A lot of times I literally ask these questions not to set people up, but because I know I'm out of touch in many ways. And so a lot of what Kyle's describing, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'm not worried about anybody breaking into my house. I got video everywhere, guns everywhere, friends everywhere, cops everywhere. All know. Good luck with that. You ain't getting in my gun safe. I mean, I don't want to be a George W. Bush bring it on guy, but none of those things occur to me, so I don't care. But you do for rightful reasons. So that's why you carry keys.
Yeah, when I was
Thank
8
you.
years old, our house
I
got
need a
burglarized,
keychain,
and I've
though.
been like a little
Oh.
OCD freak
Oh.
about it since.
Listen, man, how people react is different, okay? But I will confirm, and I think everybody I've ever talked to, there is nothing, well, not nothing, very little is as violating as finding out, or being home, I suppose is worse, that somebody that didn't belong in your house was there and took your stuff. It happened to me one time when I was 26. I owned my own home in Reno. this son of a bitch broke in through my back sliding glass door while I was at work, took
What happened to us? Sliding glass door?
a bottle of tequila, took a change jar that had like $50 in change in it,
Tweaker.
and my checkbook.
Freaking
And
tweaker.
I
the
didn't
checkbook.
figure it out for a couple days because I didn't carry my checkbook. I used cash. This is the mid 90s. We weren't quite in the full on debit thing. I didn't, the tequila, I got a bottle. He only took tequila. I had a full bar. He took a bottle of tequila. Maybe
you
not
get your
to be found
pager?
out.
Well, it's hard to run away with
No.
lots of things in your,
No.
your hands, too. You want to be
Now, Jeff,
sneaky.
come on. You know, in the mid 90s, Jeff, if you were in management and you had a pager, that's the thing that never left your side. That's why you have a pager, Mr. Williams. Oh, shut up. But so I found out like a couple days later when I grabbed my checkbook and something's missing or whatever, and I started to piece everything together, and it felt, Kyle, so awful.
Finally, dude.
Yeah, and my reaction was, once I figured it out, fixed everything, to immediately go to my mentor who had already been talking to me about this and go start buying guns. Now, that's not a logical reaction in the sense of I wasn't home. But it is a logical reaction is, well, if they did it when I wasn't home, what if they do it when I am? I didn't have a dog or anything. That began my home security process. So I understand you went down what you describe as the OCD road of, oh, I ain't feeling this again. Makes sense to me. So it's awful. By the way, it turned out, fun fact, but if you've been listening to me forever, like back in the Reno days, you already know. Turns out it was a local teenage kid. And, track homes. He was like 18. He was 18. He was an adult. They eventually caught him. He was breaking into people's homes the same way. He knew how to jigger open the back sliding glass door. None of us had the bars or alarms. It's mid 90s. It's first home development. They catch him, they put him in jail, and he hangs himself. And being a mid 20-year-old idiot, I celebrate that on the air the next day, which was not a good look. But I'm not going to apologize.
Broke into your house.
That's right.
You know what?
That's right.
You know, that was his
deserved
dumb luck.
that,
You know
yeah.
what? That's what he gets for breaking into a radio host's house.
Yeah, exactly. Next up in food news, Logan's Roadhouse has introduced the new Uncrustables burger to its menu. Yes, that means the top and bottom buns are replaced with 2 Uncrustables. The burger starts with a 7-ounce beef patty topped with melted cheddar and garlic pickle aioli, but the real star is the bun. 2 beer-battered, fried, grape Uncrustable sandwiches.
Jesus. Yeah, it's a
I've
lot.
never really gotten this Uncrustable things.
butter
I
and
know they're
jelly.
extremely popular. They're having a renaissance now that it's been revealed that every NFL team orders like thousands of these things.
Yeah.
The players love them for the energy burst. I've never really got. They also have a dessert, Uncrustable at Logan's Roadhouse, a beer-battered, fried Uncrustable sandwich topped with melted marshmallows, vanilla ice cream, chocolate sauce, and caramel.
Sounds delicious.
God.
Yeah, I think that one I'd give a try. The burger and dessert are available now at Logan's Roadhouse, $14.99 each.
That's not bad. That's a good deal. Yeah.
Don't put a burger on an Uncrustable. I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, so I have had a bacon peanut butter and jelly burger before at a restaurant, and it was pretty good.
Okay.
It was actually maybe it had to do with too many hits from the vape pen.
Probably.
But Jesus, I just
Yeah.
demolished it.
Was it grape jelly or strawberry?
It was grape.
Okay.
It was creamy peanut butter. Ooh. I wanted chunky.
That
Yeah. I like
that peanut butter burger thing I've been hearing about for, I don't know, it feels like decades, and I've never actually tried it because it seems like
doesn't sound good.
a step too far for me to try it if I don't like it. I've got to go to lunch with somebody who likes it and take a bite of theirs because
Yeah.
everybody
Alright.
says, "Oh, it's so great," and I'm like,
Feel like
Doesn't sound
buying
like
lunch. Let's do it. It reminds me of the Elvis sandwich. I think that's what he liked: peanut butter and jelly and a big sourdough with
No, I thought it was
bacon.
bananas.
Is it bananas? I don't remember if it was bananas or
You
not.
never
I
read
thought it was
bananas.
peanut butter and jelly with bacon and a big loaf.
Yeah.
I think Elvis ate everything towards the end.
Probably.
Because that debate has been around forever. What exactly was he? He was eating everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
I
did
mean,
die on the
seriously.
toilet.
Well, yes, he died on the toilet, but he was found on the floor
Yeah.
of the bathroom.
That
just
happens.
so people
yeah,
know.
he was heavy. He fell over. He tipped over.
Back to school is weeks away.
Yeah.
So to help you,
Finally.
Who else but Cheez-It is launching a new variety back. Cheez-It letters are available, featuring Cheez-It original letters and extra cheesy letter crackers. What? Inside each bag, you'll find crackers imprinted with one of the 26 letters of the alphabet. A, B,
Jesus.
you know, all of them. If you have young children, fun, low-stress way to practice identifying letters. Yay! Meanwhile, older kids and adults may appreciate the challenge of building words. You play Scrabble with your Cheez-It,
Oh,
and the
Lord.
winner gets to eat them all.
What if you get no vowels though?
Hmm?
You have to. What if you get no vowels in your pack?
Oh yeah, what if you just get a bunch of like A, B's, and C's? You don't get like a mix of all the letters.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to buy a bunch. You're gonna have to buy what are
Whole
these? Are they
pack.
selling them
You
in
can play
little
with 3
packs?
packs then.
Yeah.
We'll set the rules. Yeah.
I make Scrabble.
You know what this reminded me? It reminded me of the Zoolander movie really quick, where he's like, "This school is for kids who can't read really, really good." I feel like Cheez-Its made these for kids who can't read really, really good.
It's so true.
I was
Learn
gonna
to
say something like
spell
that
food.
too. Like, is this supposed to replace our failing school system? It's like they're not reading very well, but we'll get some letters on some cheese.
Yeah, they all are getting diabetes earlier and they're fatter. Well, let's just put the letters on the food.
Cheesy alphabet.
What's the school
And-
built for? Ants?
And get them fatter and more diabetic earlier. But hey, they'll know their alphabet.
Right, exactly.
Next up, we've been talking all year about Grillo's pickles. These are the ones that are refrigerated. They're not next to Vlasic. They got the pickle lounging in the lawn
Little
chair or
spicy.
whatever.
Oh, they put some good herbs in there. It's nice that you can see all
Oh,
the
the
ingredients
dill.
inside.
The dill.
And they're going insane. Collabs, new products, and the latest is Grillo's pickle crackers. Now,
Crackers.
I know, and they're not like dehydrated pickle chips or anything like that. They start with an artisan cracker base. Of course, it has to be artisan, which is
Yep.
something nobody knows what that means. It's a made-up term.
I thought it was a region.
And then they infuse vinegar, dill, and garlic into the mix.
Yep. Oh, these are great for a charcuterie board.
Are they, though?
Summertime.
I gotta taste them. You know how it is. That flavoring. They're already available in major supermarkets like Target, Whole Foods. They're on Amazon as well. And they're available now and until they go away, which we don't have a date on when they will go away.
Those would probably be good with like a garlic dill goat cheese or some type of like yogurt dip.
yeah.
And then you put a pickle or a jalapeno on top.
Tzatziki.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great with tzatziki.
Yeah,
They look
all
good.
great ideas if the pickle doesn't taste like chemical yuckness.
Yo, I don't
is
think
what
so
it is.
because
It's a cracker.
it's with Grillos and they look like they're
Yeah, but
organic-ish. Because like you said, you can see all the ingredients in there. You think they go a healthier alternative. They're picking charcuterie crackers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's Firehook?
But they're using dill flavoring,
Are they
which is
really?
awful.
Is it?
They're not actually using pickles.
They
they're
could
not-
be dried dill. Dried dill is
Yeah,
really
why
good.
don't they just dip a paintbrush into their little pickle jar and then spread that on the cracker and sprinkle some salt?
I'll take that job.
Right?
Yeah.
That's who Firehook is.
I'll be the pickle brusher.
Firehook makes crackers. That's who they
Oh.
they collabed with. Big deal.
Never heard
But
of 'em.
but yes, I got to taste. I'm open-minded, but I would have to taste them because all of this dill flavoring is a little when they get into too many chemicals and stuff.
I have hope.
We also now have a new version of minute rice. How about minute rice in a cup with 2 new flavors? Intended to boost the flavor side of minute rice while keeping it speedy. It's just what, everything's in a cup now. Cup of noodles, whatever, mac and cheese. Same idea. They've got Kyle's immediate favorite, garlic parmesan rice.
I don't like
Which?
rice that
Eh?
much.
Oh, you don't like rice?
I don't like dinner rice, like cooked rice. Mexican food comes with a side of like that baked rice.
Usually it's dry.
I don't like it. I don't like any type of like Zatarans, yellow rice. I'm not a fan of like having jasmine rice with dinner. I'll have rice when it's sushi, and that's how I like it. Or if it's with Chinese food. Other than that, if it's not an
Fried
Asian
rice.
dish, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I hate it when dinners come with rice. I'm like, ugh.
So you've been having a rager lately about this Parmesan flavoring. That's not your issue here. Your issue is I don't want the damn
Oh,
rice.
if it's the fake Parmesan flavoring. Oh, and it's in dinner rice. Oh, hell no. I'm staying way away from this.
Stupid little cups too.
I was gonna try to sell you on the fact that these cups actually do contain real Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, but if you don't like rice, who cares?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd take a bite.
Although-
and then I probably wouldn't have it again.
My mom has hated rice her entire life. She just doesn't eat rice. She hates it. One of my favorite childhood memories of my parents, who should have gotten divorced when I was 8, but waited till I was 15. Thanks, I'm good. Don't, it's okay. And thanks for not paying for the therapy I needed for 10 years to get over it, but it's okay. One of the funnest things, I have many, was my dad approached this relationship in what I would call, as a child viewing it, very passive-aggressively. It was hysterical to watch. So they're fighting, right? So the way they did it is silent treatment. But my dad, being the consummate gentleman and wanting to show his son how you treat a woman, no matter how pissed off my mom was at him, and oh, did they get pissed off. It was always yelling, nothing physical or anything like that. He would always make sure, open the car door for her, put her in, close the door. Of course, she would never say thank you. She was so mad he was even doing it because she hates him at this moment. And here he is being a perfect gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd close the door. But this is my favorite. I love rice. My dad loved rice. So we would have family dinner. Occasionally, rice would be on the table. The 3 of us all know. And when my sisters were there, the 5 of us all know. Mom hates rice. Every time Dad would grab the bowl, which is on the other end of the table where he is. Jerry, that's my mom's name, likes some rice. I swear to God, I laughed every time because she hates rice. He's only doing it to be an ass. He's only doing it to say, you lost the argument. Ha, 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 ha. So thank you, Kyle, for allowing me to relive that of people that don't like rice.
No problem.
In
This is a fun
addition,
story.
oh, I have some buttes. To garlic parmigiano minute rice, there's also veggie stir fry flavor, which contains, don't laugh like that, seasoned white rice, carrots, bell peppers, corned peas, and soy sauce. What are you laughing at, Jeff?
I mean, I'm not gonna pick a veggie stir fry at all.
Yeah, like that's a crappy.
I mean,
flavor.
I'm not sure. I'm not really sold on this idea yet.
Dehydrated
But
veggies.
That's-
the veggie stir fry.
That's the one that stays in the fridge, and last day you're like, oh, I guess.
Right? Yeah.
No.
I mean, you have to refrigerate them. You just gotta add hot water, probably.
Oh, you're right. They're in cups. I'm sorry. It's hard to see the image from here. I
Lame.
need a bigger screen.
Looks stupid. I don't like them.
You get that, Jeff? Could you requisition a larger screen?
we've already talked about it.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can barely even see from this angle.
You're
How about
not getting
this?
a bigger screen. Kyle's getting a bigger
Well,
screen.
I can barely see.
Jeff,
big
can I make
Oh,
a,
it is.
a
It's hard on
suggestion
that
as your-
screen too, and that's a big screen.
As your business partner, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah. You want me to?
Magnifying glasses.
I thought you were talking
Much
about
cheaper.
interviews.
Interviews.
No, God,
I don't
no.
wanna-
We're not there yet.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I don't want to interview anybody.
Well, you understand that the whole implication would be you wouldn't be here anymore. That's
Oh
what-
yeah, no, I was trying to.
That was a joke.
I was trying to
Yeah.
step back over and be like, you're not getting rid of me. I'm doing the interviews.
I would never
You aren't
think of
doing them. You
getting.
guys are busy.
I would never think of
Everybody
getting rid
stop.
of
And
that.
Dee's gonna interview
Everyone's
too.
I'm
doing.
gonna try these tiny
Everyone's
little rice
doing
cups
great.
right here. That's what I'm focused on.
Thank you, D, for focusing on the rice cups.
Trying.
And there they are. Enjoy.
Oh, that's
Small.
right. Yeah, veggie caca.
Yeah.
We we mentioned that Kyle's Food Factor includes new dessert pizzas that have gone viral today. These are dessert pizzas you make at home. And you basically put whatever you want on them. Here's another viral recipe that's sweeping the world via TikTok. Thank you so much. How about some frozen lemon pasta?
What?
Why is it frozen?
What? Why is it
Is
lemon?
it, is it cold just like you reheat it up? Or do you eat it frozen?
Oh, I'm stressing out.
This
I'm
is so
stressing out.
stupid. There's an Italian dish that's called pasta al limone. It's really kind of a gimmick more than anything. It's 4 ingredients: lemon zest, butter, cheese, and pasta. And the tweak is that you start with a frozen lemon because freezing the lemon firms everything up,
Yep.
which makes it easier to grate the zest, which
Okay.
anyone who's ever cooked before already knows. That's the extent of why this is viral. A bunch of morons see it on TikTok and go, the pasta's not frozen, it's not served frozen, it's served hot. You freeze the lemon so you can shave the peel.
Oh, that's so smart. I saw this with a tomato too. I had no idea.
tomato
You know what,
zest?
Rob? I was one of these people you were talking about. I believe you called them morons. And I saw the tomato idea, and I was like, "Holy crap!
frozen
Oh, that'd be
tomato?
perfect." Yeah, they were grating it over their favorite stuff. One of them was pasta. Another one was like a cheese toast, and it looked great. I was like, "Oh, I kind of want to try that." I'm like, "I'm about to go put tomato in the freezer."
That's lame.
Did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't have any tomatoes. I had lemons though.
I grow my own tomatoes. They're delicious.
I didn't think about the lemon.
It does work. But let me be clear. You're not a moron for not knowing that if you freeze a lemon, that it'll shave easier. The people are morons for claiming that this is some viral, sensational hack that you've never heard of. No one's ever heard. No, it's been around for literally centuries.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying.
Give me some limoncello.
Thank you.
I want
Yeah.
lemon pasta.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah.
Oh, limoncello. No.
Meyer lemons, lemon bars. I love anything lemon.
Oh,
lemon
lemon
pasta.
bars. Oh, are so good.
Lemon pasta sounds disgusting. So
No. See, you're wrong on this entire
try
topic. Because, first of all,
I thought it was
lemon
dessert.
I know.
limoncello and lemon drops, disgusting.
You don't like a
Ugh.
lemon drop? Oh,
Oh,
man.
Lemon pasta, lemon in pasta. Mwah. Not this. Not
I
this.
don't know. We'll see.
Shrimp, lemon, fettuccine
Yeah.
pasta
It is.
with
Oh.
red
Different.
pepper.
Oh,
One
fettuccine,
of my
yeah.
faves.
Oh, with red pepper flakes. Oh, just get a little hot. Oh, God, that does sound good right now. Fudge. Oh, you put wine and lemon together, that's fine.
Ooh, yeah.
But
Yep.
you can't do a cream base. You can't do like chicken Alfredo and put a lemon on there. It makes it, no.
You can cut the fat a little
Breaks.
bit too if you have too much butter.
Breaks down. Back to cups, like the Minute Rice cups. Let's go to Sam's Club. They now have a new Reese's Sunday cup.
Okay.
Comes with 12 Sunday cups in a box. The idea is you keep them in the freezer for an after dinner pick me up. Right. Like they're not going to be gone the next day because you're just eating them. It's very simple. The Reese's Sunday cup has the satisfying crunch on top with a whole lot of peanut butter mixed into the equation. You keep them frozen, you take them out, you can mix it up, or you can go crunch and then glop. And that's your Reese's Peanut Butter Sunday cup. Currently only seen at Sam's Club, and they come in the handy little packs.
Oh, it's Sam's Club. Son of a bitch, Costco, get on that. Get the contract.
With the
Come on.
minis, the Reese's minis. Oh, it looks good.
Oh, damn it, now I have to go get a Sam's Club membership. Who's got one? Anybody
no,
got one I can borrow?
No, I go to Costco only.
Yeah, I go to Costco too.
No Sam's Club.
Son of a bitch. I miss
Budget.
Sam's Club.
I don't.
Why they only got to be at Sam's Club?
Probably have it at
They,
Walmart.
not even at Walmart either?
Maybe. Sam's Club is Walmart essentially.
If I may. Couple
Please.
things. Kyle, if you miss Sam's Club, go get a goddamn membership. You can afford it.
Should.
It's not that big.
Budget.
No,
Second.
you're right.
I don't get this provincialism about warehouse stores in particular. I'm not a big fan of it in general, like brand loyalty. Like, I only wear Nike. Oh, shut up. But the thing about these warehouse stores is neither one of them has everything. You have to belong to both. Because the one of them, for example, has chicken broth but not beef broth, and the other one's the other thing, just as an example. And they're both like that with so many different products. Just
You're right. You know what?
join both.
That is a good
you care.
thing. You're right, because I'm working on being a better
do you know?
person, and being a better person is being better
Costco.
in life, and this is a better life hack. Just having both.
No,
You're
Costco.
right.
I'll go to one-stop shop. Nope, we're not going to two
It's not,
stores.
though.
I don't have kids.
I could
I don't go to two
give
stores.
give me a list. Give me a day, and I'll give you a list of things you can't get at Costco, but you can get at Sam's. They don't have everything. They're not a one-stop shop.
budget stuff.
What's your issue with Sam's Club?
I don't like it. I like
Why?
Costco. I'm a Costco
That's not an
hoe.
issue.
I'm a Costco
That's not an
hoe. I
issue.
love Costco. It's number
You
one.
know how you were saying
None of the-
you're not a brand person, or Rob, like you don't care about D is.
Right.
D has the Kings, D has Costco,
Uh-huh.
and she's willing to
I'm not
fight
going
for
to
it, I
Sam's
guess,
Club.
from what it looks like.
I knew what
So
Sam's
is it-
Club was early
I'll give you a
on.
list.
Is it
Kai?
is it more pro Costco than it is anti Sam's?
Yes. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh.
I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I
yes,
still
it
don't
is.
understand
Well, you don't
why
have
you
to.
would restrict yourself, but okay.
See,
I,
Too many
both.
trips. Too many store trips.
Sam's Club was my first one I fell in love with. We used to go like family shopping trip. It was a lot of those 3 kids, and we would go hit the grocery stores, the produce tent place. What is that called? Produce market.
The produce tent place sounds a
tough
little
one.
sketchy.
Looking for the word
Is
market.
it under the freeway?
No, it was off Sunrise. If you know the Sacramento area.
under the freeway.
But we would go, and we would go to Sam's Club as the last stop, and that's where we got the pizza at the food court, and that was like one of my favorite things. I thought was so good. And then we walk around Sam's Club, and they had this go kart for sale. It was like $1,000 or $2,000. My mom never got it for me.
I just said dough
But-
cart.
No, go kart. But I got to sit in it and play in it, and as a kid, that was fun. You got to go sit in a go kart, and you got pizza. It was
Okay.
a blast.
We went from
So-
Reese's to go kart, so I switched.
Yeah.
I switched. That's great.
Yeah.
Reason.
Once again, all of Kyle's adult choices come from some sort of childhood memory or trauma. And
love
this
my
was a
childhood
good one.
memories.
So,
Yeah, I have a
Go
lot of good
Sam's.
ones, man. Yeah, I
And-
like revisiting them.
and I also like, now Dee has done it. Kyle did it for me earlier. Dee has now brought me crashing back to earth when I say, what's the big deal? Why don't you want choices? Belong to both. And Dee says, it's too many trips. trips.
Too many trips. You go to Target,
I don't
Costco,
do that.
Home Depot.
I get it.
Too many trips.
Again, thank you for telling me, for helping me understand why. I Instacart these. I will never go to a warehouse store again in my life unless it's an emergency. I hated it in the beginning. We had a system. The only way we went to Costco, and Christina and I did it every other week. Saturday morning, you get up at 8, because they open at 9:30 or whatever at the time for business members.
Yes.
You get up at 8, and you start drinking. You go to Costco, very irresponsible. I get it. Those days are behind me, but this is how we did it. Because it was the only way we could live, was the two of us a little bit buzzed, dealing with all the a-holes in either of these warehouse stores. The best thing that ever happened to me with the warehouse stores was COVID, because you had to Instacart everything. And I was then able to say to Christina, we're never going to Sam's or Costco again. We are going to Instacart forever, because we can afford it, and we don't have to get drunk on a Saturday morning every other week.
That does sound fun, though.
I can just, to Dee's point, I can just go, okay, here's what I want from Costco. Here's what I want from Sam's Club. And then it's all on the front porch an hour later.
Why do I really want to do this? I really want a Saturday buzz. I want to go walking through a Costco. Oh, my God.
My hot dog video, I got a buzz ball in the parking lot.
I want a few Bloody Marys, man.
My
and
hot
then
dog
Costco.
I'm experienced, Kyle. I will tell you, and I know she travels in and out, and it's much better with a human of the opposite sex that you love. Take your girlfriend.
Oh yeah, no, she'll be
You
buzzed
gotta
too.
have. You've got to have her. You've got to be in the same space mentally so that you can. But because if you do it alone, because I did try it once, you just get snarky, because you don't have that outlet.
Yeah,
you don't have your girl to say, Jesus Christ, look at this idiot. So instead you say it yourself, and you get all upset.
And then you're drunk, so you say it out loud, and the guy behind you who you're talking crap about hears you, and then you get pushed behind. Now you're in a fight in Costco, and
That's me with my
here we go.
AirPods dancing through Costco.
And an hour later, Jeff gets a call from either jail or the hospital, and everything works out in the end. Hopefully,
America's RAD Cast, only on the RAD
They ran out of samples.
Couple emails, radcast at the radnetwork.com. We were talking about keys and keychains. Jack in the Box has their new version of Labubu's or whatever the hell they are, and there's 8 of them, and you can get them like Happy Meal, and they're keychains. So I was asking about, why are keychains so popular again with adults? Because most of us are trimming down the number of keys we have. This email is from Cherie.
Hi, Cherie.
Says, I clean commercially and homes, which allows me to have 32 pets that I don't have to feed.
Aww.
Oh, so she's like saying like all the houses she cleans, they're her pets too, because she pets them and probably gives them water.
That's cute.
Okay. Of course, she says, I have keys to all of the homes and businesses. My keychain is ridiculous. I definitely don't hang them from my truck key or a key fob, as I've heard it's bad for your ignition. Yeah. Yeah, I got that speech, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago. I don't know. What do you mean my keychain's too heavy? Okay, fine. But yes, they do say that. So there's another example of somebody would have a lot of keys. I don't know why you carry all of them at once, but that's not my business. It's yours. Pedro wrote in because Jeff had brought up the idea just out of nowhere that maybe he needed to conduct some job interviews. It was an exaggeration of making light of Kyle and or D being annoying. That's all.
It was a joke.
That's all. It was a joke. It was a joke. But
Good luck.
Pedro says, I have no experience in radio. I do have slight knowledge of podcasting, and I would provide my own magnifying glass to see the computer screen if I were to get a job. If a position opens up, I'm available. And regardless, I'll be here listening, but please don't get rid of Kyle. Have him schedule an eye exam, which he will then cancel multiple times.
Thanks, Pedro.
That's a P1 listener. He hit all of them. Let's get to entertainment news now.
Overture, curtain and lights. It's time for entertainment news.
Yes, nothing is more entertaining than the World Cup. Woo!
Oh yeah, I forgot we were still doing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still
of
going
course
on.
we are.
Yeah.
My God, it's soccer. How are we not? I do love. So, when the World Cup started, it's Fox. It's a Fox thing. And Fox, they came out publicly and said, we don't like ESPN. They're not covering the World Cup. I saw the story and I went, what the ESPN are you watching? Because it's everywhere all the time. ESPN responded and basically said, hey, what that Rob guy said. And it's been ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. Because you have grown sports media anchors who hate soccer, don't know soccer, and they're trying to pretend like they care. I think the most embarrassing one I've seen, and this is a guy I really like, is Colin Cowherd of the Herd on Fox Sports.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
He has dove in head first into the soccer thing, and it is so painful to watch. I record him every morning just to see if I'm hitting everything for the sports show that we do at 11 a.m. And it's gotten embarrassingly bad as he attempts to be into soccer, et cetera, et cetera. Yesterday, whatever the day was, that was the day after America lost. Whenever America left, I forget when that was.
Monday.
That Monday?
Monday.
Then it was on Tuesday of this week. Colin Cowherd, gone for the week.
Welcome to another day of the RADnetwork.com. As always, it all begins in minutes with America's RAD Cast. America's RADcast continues next, only on the RADnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say,
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RADcast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the RADnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then You just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and micro-sealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
If you think nobody cares that you're alive, try missing a few payments and see what happens. But, har har, never miss America's RAD Cast. Hilarious. This is America's RAD Cast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rob.
Look, you're a vegan. That's a killer. I cannot be with you. It doesn't matter.
Kyle.
So if you don't take your shoes off, it's like being rude that you party too hard, and now it's prime opportunity to screw with you. Here comes the Sharpie and the cat food.
America's RAD Cast.
Got popcorn there?
Like Crinkly Monday.
Oh, it sounds like popcorn out of the microwave.
Oh.
No. It sounds like an email that's been
Crinkly
printed out.
paper.
That's
Oh,
the
duh.
whole point.
Yeah.
And he's right there doing it. So it's like,
Oh, yeah, there's that too. Hi, welcome to the show. We do have this email.
Good morning.
To the RADcast at theradnetwork.com. This one just came in, so I thought, why not? We'll start the show with it. It's from Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
You won't.
Says,
That's
I
my
love
name.
you so much, Rob, and I'm enjoying this new chapter in the Rad family, and Kyle is such a goof.
Oh, duh.
Goofball.
Hey, Rob, we just got a new puppy, a 2-month-old golden retriever. I've never had a puppy, but my hubby has had plenty. I'm asking for advice on potty training, sleep training, and I know parvo is the big thing for puppies. Our breeder told us to pretty much keep the puppy at home till he's fully vaccinated end of this month. I know dogs need exercise. We live in a new condo. We only have the front patio to let him explore. What do you recommend? I love an email that says, I've never had a puppy, but my husband has plenty, and here's a bunch of questions I want some random stranger on the radio to ask.
He's at
Oh,
work.
she wants ammo is what she wants. She wants the answers when he's like, oh, no, we have to do it this way. She's like, well, I did my homework, and I talked to Rob, who is probably way smarter than you, dingbat. So, no, he said this.
I'm
lot of
certain I'm
questions,
smarter than
sure.
him.
I agree
question
with
whether
Kyle.
Yvonne...
That's what she's doing.
Yeah. She wants.
Yeah. Oh,
She
I
wants the
get it.
secrets.
The Rob Says thing is strong. It's very powerful. I understand that. I do question whether or not Yvonne will be writing us a Dr. Rob email in, say, a year or so. That's all. Okay, so a 2-month-old. This is interesting from the beginning to the end to me. A 2-month-old golden retriever. She's never had a puppy, but the husband has had plenty. Well, how did they wind up in this situation? The husband's had plenty. She's never had a puppy, and now she's writing me because she has no idea how to raise a puppy. Why didn't the husband take
He doesn't
control
have time
of
for
this?
that. He's
I
at
think
work.
She wants control. She
Yeah.
wants to train the puppy too. Maybe the husband's at work, or maybe she thinks he's incompetent, and maybe his background of doing a good job. Maybe she's met some of the previous dogs. She's like, whoa, they're not turning out like this one. No, you know how you raised that one last time? I don't think you have all the answers, bud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little bit better of an approach where, like, instead of like buying and reading a book, like some people will do that, right? They'll
Yeah.
go and say, hey, I want to learn how to do this, and then go read a book.
Google it.
Like Yvonne's is gonna email us, and she's gonna have Rob, who's a very experienced dog owner, give her advice. Yeah, but use it as ammo maybe for her husband.
Oh, it's gonna cause fights.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
He's gonna do something. He's gonna like he's gonna yell at the dog and get the squirt bottle. And she's gonna be like, well, you're not supposed to do that. What are you doing? And she's gonna smack him.
I don't know what his
Smack the
system
husband
of
or the dog?
punishment.
The husband.
is. Yeah, I don't know why we're immediately making him a bad dog owner.
Oh, because it's fun. We have to fill the void. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was going with the incompetent, stupid one. That's why she's asking questions and needs
See,
answers.
that's what I did not do. See, I didn't belittle
no.
the husband.
But Kyle did
training,
answer the
condo,
question.
Pardo.
The reason we're making the guy, the non-letter writer, a bad dog owner is we need to fill the void. That's Kyle's job. When we don't have details, you just have to make something up. I do question, though, in Kyle's initial theory, if the reason she's writing me, the reason they found themselves in a situation where they have a dog, a puppy, she's never had a puppy, and he's had a ton, is that Kyle again goes after the husband that he's had horrible dogs that she's met or
Why
whatever.
not?
That's the thing. Why would she ask
Then
for advice
don't-
if he was good at doing it? He'd just be like, I got it, honey. Don't even worry about it. I'll show you how to do it. We can do this together. That's not the case. She's going behind his back in a sense and being like, asking you about puppy questions.
Right, and my point was going to be I have many more disturbing questions about the relationship if that were to be the case, because you should be going into something like this as a team. Like, she should already know going in what their team version of potty training, which is very specific,
Yeah,
and
it's a
sleep
game
training,
plan.
which is very specific, is going to be. This should have all been discussed, planned, things bought or moved or found that could be used. These are the things that are disturbing me, and mainly for the dog. I really couldn't care less about the humans involved. We screw everything up. Half of us get divorced, whatever. This is really more about, is this dog going to wind up in a pound? Is this dog going to wind up with Yvonne, who has no experience?
expensive
Is
now.
Captain, I've had lots of dogs, going to roam in and take the dog when he leaves her?
What's his, what's his background with Michael Vick? You know, that would be a problem.
Stop. Do not even bring that
My
up right now.
my
the
scenario is a little different, a little nicer.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's more like, he's maybe like a hunter, right? He goes like, goose hunting, duck hunting. He has a dog. He has
Goose
multiple
hunting
dogs.
time right now?
Yeah, like multiple dogs in his life, and he's like, hey, I have to have a dog. Like, I have to have a lab. I have to have a retriever, something like that. And she's like, yes, of course, whatever you want. And now she's like, okay, I'm gonna have to deal with this dog now. I have no experience, and she wants to be more experienced. She wants to play the role like they haven't talked about this. She just said yes 5 times in a row. This is my
I
scenario.
don't think golden retrievers are really hunting dogs per se.
Well, yeah, maybe not. So,
But,
yeah, that's
One
a-
note
that's a
that
good
I can
point.
cross off here.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
But I mean, he wants a dog. He already has his mind set
Good
on a
scenario.
dog. This scenario is like, I have to have a dog. And she's saying yes because she wants to be in the relationship.
Well, here's the other.
But she's not ready for
a
it.
golden retriever in a condo with a patio. Okay.
Oh yeah. Hopefully it's a sweet
Okay,
one.
let me go back to Jeff's attempt at a kinder, gentler theory. We did touch on the fact that this would be an interesting hunter if he's using a golden retriever.
Go lick
let's
him. Go lick the
pretend.
duck.
Let's pretend that I mean, golden retrievers, they are retrievers. They can be used. It's just not a widely chosen choice.
They're more derpy.
What
derpy.
hunter?
Yeah, they're
so
derpy.
cute.
They are. They're such a dog as an old goof, kind of like me. Hey, how's it going here?
Yes.
Can I have a snack?
You have golden vibes
mean-
for sure.
If Kyle was a dog, maybe golden retriever. I
gonna
always
go
think more
Shar-Pei.
Saint Bernard. But
Oh, that's huge. Can I be a Great Dane?
That's a Sharpay. I'm so mean.
no, because Great Danes, they have a different body type that doesn't really match
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I need
It
something
could be
No,
like
I
a
think- I think-
super privileged pug.
I wouldn't mind that, dude.
That's a good one.
Oh,
what would Jeff
man.
be, Rob?
Oh, he's a
First of
poodle.
all-
Jeff is a
first
fancy
of all-
little poodle.
I have a
Yeah.
problem. I have a problem making Kyle any type of small dog. He's gonna have to be a big dog. And I do think his personality fits a Saint Bernard, so I'm sticking with that. Jeff is a dog. See, I would have said Jeff's a cat, but let me start with Jeff.
Jeff is a poodle.
no.
Jeff is a sassy little poodle. That's what he is.
Very. In his
Let's
Tesla.
see. Okay.
Yeah, he
Air
prances a little bit when he
conditioning.
walks.
Yeah, he's smart, and poodles are very smart.
Yes, they
They
are.
are.
Yeah.
They're annoying.
He can be an
and-
American
and
poodle,
they
a big
are.
one. I want one.
They are. Those are standard poodles.
Yeah, the big ones.
First, and then you can go into American and European and those kind of things. Same thing with the labs. Um,
What about me?
Well, we're
you
not
know,
with there
cra-
yet.
So Jeff's smart like a poodle. He prances, yeah.
What
And he's got a little bit of that.
I wasn't
Yeah, on
aware
your
of
tiptoes.
that.
Now
Now
with
with
your
your hernia or your.
My leg injury now.
Yeah.
Super
This is
fast.
Jeff.
Heck of fast.
He walks to his little dog bowl like this.
Jeff also he does like a poodle. He carries himself with a like an air of indignation, knowing he's better than all of the other dogs,
Yeah,
and yet
exactly.
trying to find a way with his little cute curly poodle hair get along. But boy, is he ready! The minute
Not a
the minute
Rottweiler.
Kyle does something wrong, Jeff the poodle is. And the minute Jeff does something wrong, Jeff the poodle is what? What? I'm in charge.
Yeah.
I'm in charge. Put me in the purse.
Put me in
No,
the
the
purse.
big standard poodle. He's tall, so standard.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, he's a big poodle.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah.
Either one. I don't care.
Little poo.
if I could just go back quickly, now that I've diagnosed
I'm
Kyle
pretty
and
tough
Jeff.
too.
D wants to be a dog though.
That's fine. D can wait because I have a
Okay.
process of doing this. I don't want to get too far away
Think about
from,
it.
from Jeff's terrible scenario of this hunter who is using a golden retriever and is also like the worst hunter ever because one thing hunters care about is their dogs. He would be all over training this dog.
Yeah.
There's no reason
That's what
if
I'm
he wanted a
saying.
dog-
That's what I mean. Like he wants a dog. Like
Okay.
we didn't hear in the email that he wasn't available to take care of the dog. Like, he's probably going to be a very dominant factor in the dog's life. She's going to be the passenger on this ride. And
Got it.
I didn't think that golden retrievers were like hunting dogs. I'm saying that he might have had dogs his whole life and it's like I can't be without it, right? And I know
Okay,
people
so-
like that. I have friends like that.
I didn't pick up on the direction both you and Kyle were going. This is not about her curiosity. This is about solely her ability to butt in.
Yes,
and
correct.
And
Oh,
be
yeah.
involved and tell him he's wrong.
Yep.
That's what this is in your void. Oh, okay. All right. One other note then. Of all the hunting examples, I did enjoy that Jeff did use the goose hunting example. Maybe he's
goose
a
hunt?
hunter. You know, like goose.
I don't hunt.
Of
yeah.
all the things.
Duck- Yeah. I wonder
Duck,
First out of the sky.
pheasant.
I mean, I go goose
Geese?
hunting when I go golfing because I hit a couple gooses.
Gooses or geese?
Gooses,
Well,
and
but
geese.
not on purpose.
Gooses.
I'm guessing not on purpose, though.
Not on
yeah.
purpose.
Yeah,
That-
never on
No.
purpose.
All those gooses is. I'll
You
snap
can't.
it
That's the
next.
joke. That's always the joke when you're a golfer. Is when you don't want to hit something, you do, and when you try to hit something big that any idiot should be able to hit, can't.
Rob, I hit a goose on a hole one on a very nice course in San Francisco. It was the most embarrassing thing.
Did he get back up or no?
He did get back up,
Okay.
but about 100 people saw me hit it because it was like hole
Now-
one, and it was like on like restaurant was like right behind it. It was one of the most embarrassing things. My dad was with me. He didn't know how to react. He was like, I don't know this guy. Like, I don't know what he did.
Not my son.
I almost hit a
I'm a s-
crane.
Oh,
No,
what am I dressed
Jeff, in
in?
your story, Jeff, it was a Canadian goose, right? Not like a goose goose,
I don't know.
right?
I wasn't in Canada, but
But we don't have like massive geese walking around the Bay Area. And,
it was in
and-
San
and
Francisco. Yeah, it was in what's the?
It's usually
There's
Canadian
a lot of
geese.
geese around the river.
Yeah, they're
Either
from
way.
Canada. They
I
fly,
hit him
they
in the
fly
neck,
down for the summer.
and he went down for a minute, and he got up.
Yeah.
And
All right,
that was the most like
You just shake it off and
happiest I ever felt. Like how
That he
embarrassed
got
I
up?
was.
Yeah, you
got
almost
up, yeah.
you almost had Christmas dinner planned.
I know.
Please.
Yeah, and by the way, all you amateur golfers, insert birdie joke here. It's stupid.
Yeah,
all right,
right.
I have my own goose story as well. But Kyle, you hit a crane. You mean
Almost.
the bird, or
it was,
like
it was
like
in
a
Antelope. It
building?
was at a course called Antelope Greens, and they have like a little water area. And there was one of those pretty little cranes, and my ball went right next to it. It got in the brush and scared the hell out of it, and it flew up. I thought I hit it. I don't think I did. So
Oh, that's a
They're
terrible
majestic.
story.
I know. Yeah, it wasn't as cool,
That's
but
awful.
you know, I wanted to relate with the goose. I haven't punctured one with a golf.
I don't know
ball.
why. Like 50% of me thought that he was gonna say he hit it with a golf club.
Yeah.
Like not with the golf ball, but the
That'd
golf
be
club.
me.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey.
god!
Goose comes from my dog.
No, I am
will
not
snap
that
their
violent.
neck. Yeah, I will.
No, I'm not gonna go
See,
disturb
I don't
nature with
know.
a golf club.
Hit them
I don't know,
first and
Jeff.
then.
Over under. I probably would have taken the over and said, yeah, it's gonna be Kyle attacks goose with club and thinks it's totally okay. It's a cool story that he has no remorse over.
Well,
That's what I
I
would.
did learn from the best. Monkey see,
true.
monkey do.
Thank you. Wait, I'm the best, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's doing Happy
uh,
Gilmore.
Now, D, anything attacks my dog, I'm killing it with a golf club. It can be a goose, it can be a human. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
That's just. Now, but
Given.
going out on a golf course and pulling a Kyle and just whacking at a goose with a 5-iron, I ain't doing
They're
that.
evil.
That's not,
Geese are evil, so they'll come right
I know.
at you. They'll come
Look,
for you.
look,
Their little
Yeah, I know.
squawky mouths.
I know. How
and-
dare I use
That's
a
fine.
5-iron? You taught me to use the drivers.
I was gonna say the
It's more-
driver.
Yeah, it's a bigger swing.
First of all, you don't initiate, is all I'm saying.
No,
if
but they're
the
just
goose
assholes.
is
Period.
is attacking you, that's fine. But in Kyle's scenario that I'm making up because there's a void, Kyle just goes out on the golf course with a 5-iron and he's just slashing around, running after the geese.
I like my
Okay.
7-iron.
I
It's a
could see
better
going
iron.
for all that, actually. I
Yes,
could
if
see
you
that.
know they're coming and you know they're going to attack him, of course you grab the driver. Duh.
There's
So
some
my
turkeys
goose
that are
story.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Yes, we have these turkeys in Northern California and these Canadian geese. Whatever, they're big, oversized birds. So my buddy Gary, Dawn's husband, for longtime listeners, they know. If you know, you know. We were golfing at a place called the Auburn Valley Country Club. It's in the Auburn area of Northern California. Not a lot of people get to play it. Cool course. And the only difference between Jeff's story and this one is there was no audience, which maybe made it different. In that we were just on, I think it's hole 10, and Gary, who's a lefty, big guy, like built like Kyle, 6'4",
He's bigger.
and just like big, just big, and hits the ball hard and a mile away. And we had to, you tee off and you go right over this swamp, just right over it. The tee box is like tee box, swamp, fairway.
Gotcha.
And Gary takes his few practice swings. And it's just like, for those of you that are baseball fans, this was our Randy Johnson moment. Nobody saw it coming. So Gary goes to his backswing. Now, nobody notices this, but to our left is a goose that is flying right towards this swampy area between Gary and the freeway. Now, the goose is, on its way as Gary's taking his backswing. Gary hits it, and he hits a low liner. Instead of going up and over the water, he's going to go barely over it. Well, as he's going barely over it, here comes the goose, and boop. I mean, the ball nailed that goose right in the abdomen. And first of all, there was that moment of total silence where you heard the hum of, imagine taking a baseball bat, and hitting a pillow as hard as you could.
Yeah.
Hum.
Good analogy.
That was like the sound. And then the bird, still flying, starts doing the labored attempt at flying. Like you can see his wings are going up so slowly that butterflies are landing on it. And then he comes down, and he gets to the other side. And by now, everybody's on the ground laughing. He gets to the other side, and he lands, and he like waddles off. And as far as we know, he's fine. He probably just got the wind knocked out of him. What am I gonna do? Jump in the damn water and swim after him?
He's probably got a few broken goose ribs.
Yeah, geese aren't worth that.
Or he might have just crawled into a corner and died. But again,
Under a bush.
at least we had the thud. We had the moment.
Yeah.
Hump.
I'm impressed he didn't go down. That's
I'm pretty sure,
strong goose.
sure my goose didn't he wasn't the same.
Now it's your goose.
Yeah.
No, the one I hit in the neck. Yeah, what I'm talking
He has
about.
to go see a chiropractor now.
Yeah, he's probably not the same. He might be cooler. He might be lamer. I don't know.
Maybe a little.
Amongst the
Those
goose
are
community.
tough spots. I mean, you're attacking a goose in the neck. Gary's getting him right in the abdomen. I mean, these are tough body shots for these poor things.
But he was
They're just-
the goose was flying though, right?
Have
When
some
Gary's
foie
was,
gras and
yeah.
some
Well,
goose fat. So let's go.
I can't confirm if he ever flew again though. I mean,
He just got bruised ribbed.
disappeared off into the marsh. Very
I was
slowly.
I like fell into the sand pit a little bit yesterday, overextended my knee, so I know how that feels.
Damn.
Yeah, it's the
the
exact
sand
same.
I know how that feels. Like trying to get out of the golf course. I was like 18th hole.
You were swimming? Were you swimming in the sand? You
Yes,
just did
I
a
was.
hand, you
I
just
was a
swimming
little
motion.
swimming in the sand yesterday.
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A micro seal? Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? What? There's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about MicroSeal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through super fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Remember, if you only rely on sight, you're already blind. What the hell? Did this come from a fortune cookie? This is America's RAD Cast on the radnetwork.com.
A couple emails came into RADcast at theradnetwork.com. We'll start with this one from Dave.
Hi, Dave. What's up,
Of course, you can watch the show anytime. You can watch live. You can watch afterwards. You go to theradnetwork.com. If you do watch us, make sure you subscribe to YouTube. It costs you nothing. It might make us some money someday. At least that's what Jeff keeps telling the three of us who are showing up for nothing every day. This email came into RADcast at theradnetwork.com from Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Says, I love Rob's shirt. It does suck. Thank you. Yes, I made a comment about it last week, and it came in just in time. The Soccer Sucks shirt has arrived just in time for the World Cup. Don't worry, we've got our World Cup update. I'm not abandoning you just because soccer sucks and America's out of it. Duh, like we knew that was coming. But the Soccer Sucks shirt, the nice thing about this is I don't have to change before doing the sports show. I can just wear the same show to do the sports show with Steve at 11 a.m., and then I can hang this shirt behind me for the remainder of the week as we all suffer through one more week of soccer in America before culminating with that great halftime show of Madonna, BTS, Shakira, and Justin Bieber. By the way,
Sunday.
You know, I didn't mention when we were talking about that last week and we announced that Biebs had been added, and somehow these 4 artists in 11 minutes combined are supposed to do. I don't understand any of this. You know why it's going to suck completely? It already sucks, but you know why it's going to suck completely? Because you know how the NFL, they get Jay-Z to produce all their shows?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So soccer. They go out and they get their equivalent of Jay-Z in the soccer world to produce their halftime show. Chris Martin of Coldplay.
Oh, that's right. I did hear that. Yeah.
I was like, Pitbull?
Hi. We're soccer. We suck. Hello.
It was on.
Our other email.
What? I know. It's going to be all sad and dramatic.
Our other email. That's how they're going to get their 11 minutes in. Martin's telling all of them, just play a ballad. Do one ballad. Do Inagata Davida together for 11 minutes. All right. other
the
emails
world.
and follow-up from Yvonne, who started our show.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we
Before I-
finish?
No. In fact, I answered none of her questions. So before I read her
Sorry.
follow-up, which has some more details about it, she wanted to know. So she's never had a puppy. They've got a 2-month-old golden retriever. Husband, he's had lots of dogs, and yet she's writing me about all sorts of very basic things. So questions that Yvonne answered, easy answers. Sleeping, housebreaking, and feeding. I can't help you with that. You and your husband have to decide on that. And I didn't hear you asking for suggestions, and since your husband's had plenty of dogs, I would cede to him. But you guys have to be on the exact same page. Feeding, are you going to do it twice a day at regimented times, which you should, or are you going to free range and just leave the food out, which teaches the dog nothing, creates a spoiled, rotten dog. But you guys you have to do it. Because if one of you's feeding them at 4 a.m. and 4 p.m., and the other one's just leaving food out, you're going to have a very fat dog.
Yes.
So that's something you got to do together. The dog's sleeping habits, you've got to do that together. He's 2 months old. He should be sleeping at this point during the night. Is he sleeping with you in the bed, in a kennel,
That's exactly
free
what-
roaming? Those aren't my decisions. Those are your
Crate,
decisions.
Bed.
Right.
up
Is
to
he in a
you.
crate? Do you want him in a crate? Do you want him to sleep in your bed when he's 100 pounds or 80 pounds?
No.
As a full grown. These are things you should have
Yeah,
already been
it's
thinking
not. It's
about.
not fun.
No, it's a lot. This is something people don't think about and they take for granted because it sounds so adorable and cute to get a dog, and it is. It's wonderful. I love it. But there's a lot of things people don't think about.
I agree.
And this is one, like day-to-day living. If you're going to get a dog, a bigger dog, 80 pounds plus, like a retriever, or anything over that, where's this thing going to sleep?
Yep.
Because I'll tell you from experience, 2 grown humans that aren't that big, and you add in 1 or 2, or we had at one point as many as 4 shepherds and labs, where are y'all going to sleep? You got to have these things
Cuddle
in place
puddle.
ahead of time. Fine. Hey, again, not my house.
Yeah.
It's great. My dogs do sleep on my bed. I don't see a problem with it because I implement discipline in other ways. But to Kyle's point, it gets pretty crowded at times.
Yeah, you're trying to sleep. Say you're a bigger, heavier guy like myself. 250 plus pounds and 6'4", and an 80-pound dog wants to come sleep in your bed. It's cute for the first time, but then you're like, you can't move, and then you gotta tell this spoiled dog to get out of your bed, and that doesn't go well. And then you look like a jerk kicking it out, and it barks at your door all goddamn night.
Yeah. I don't kick my dog
All
out,
true.
but he'll get really mad if I try to move him too much. I'm like, he's 18 pounds. Like, get over it, buddy. Move.
18 pounds and you have difficulty moving him?
No, I don't have
So-
difficulty moving him. He just gets mad at me. He'll look at me and be like mad.
She doesn't like to
You woke
disrupt him.
me up.
She just,
No, I
it's
get
his
it.
world.
I get
Yeah.
it.
It is. It really is.
I'm between Kyle and D on this one because I ain't kicking my dog off the bed. I mean, unless it's sex time. That's the only time the dog gets kicked out of the bedroom. And there
I don't
are
sleep with dogs.
really neat moments, like you can't sleep or whatever, and it's nice to have the dog there, especially if you don't have someone else in bed, another human. But I guarantee you, once a week, the phrase in the middle of the night, "God damn it, Sarge," is uttered by me because he won't move. He's got
Paw
his
to the
claw on my
head.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
paw to the head is the worst.
Oh yeah.
and
Think
this
about
is a
slobber on the
dog-
sheets. Oh no.
That in our case, well, in my case, and I think D sleeps alone except for animals. I don't know. That's what he's got half a bed and he's got to snuggle right next to me. It's a California king bed. Why do you have to be right next to my ass?
Seriously, my dog, the pillows, like right my head, and he'll paw me in the middle of the night. I'm like, you're a jerk,
Well, I am
man.
a cat person, man. They're small. They stay at the corner
Yeah,
of the
they
bed. They like their
purr,
own little
though.
spot. Yeah, that's great. It's better than.
That rumbly sound. I've housed that for cats before, and they'll just rumble in your ear.
Oh, that's an annoying cat.
Which
Ugh.
some people find that soothing, and that's okay. That's why we should all have. I don't know of dogs that are going "Rah, rah, rah, rah," by good dog owners. You can fix that. But anywhom, whatever you want. These are the things
Yeah.
that Yvonne and her husband really should have talked about.
Also, she's
though.
in
The
a
other one, too.
condo, so potty
Yeah.
is. Do you have
Right.
do you have a tiny little balcony? Do you have a little grass strip for your dog? And the parvo, you shouldn't really worry about too much if you're in a
Yeah.
one area for the doggy to go potty. There's a lot.
Don't let it eat the poo.
There's so many options. Yeah, no cat poo. Yeah.
No cat poo,
For
no
those
dog
of
poo,
you
no
that are
human
wondering, this was D and Kyle saying Rob's doing this too slow.
Oh,
so
sorry,
they
no.
decided to advance.
No, I
it's
wrote them
good.
all down. I was thinking about.
No,
this
I
the whole
appreciate
time.
it.
I just know
I
that's
was
how
good-
you don't get parvo. You don't eat poo.
I was going to get to the housebreaking thing, but you brought it up, D. And the point again is not which of those you choose. Those are all fine options. She and her husband should have already chosen.
Yes.
That before that dog came home, the exact implemented setup for how the dog will be housebroken should have been put in place. The way I set it up was Christina took it over. She was a genius at housebreaking dogs. I'm good at it, but she's incredible. Sarge, our 4-year-old lab, Sarge, he's had 2 accidents his entire existence, and they were both our fault because we left without making sure he had pooped when we knew he was going to. That in his entire existence, and we had him at 8 weeks old. I mean, she's incredible, but you should know how you're going to housebreak. These are things I can't help you with, especially when you're married to a guy who's had many, many, many dogs. As for the parvo thing, you keep the goddamn dog inside. Your vet is right. Parvo is a killer. You don't want your dog outside roaming around other dogs because parvo isn't just from other dogs. It can live everywhere. You've got a few more weeks. End of July. What do you got? You got 18 days. You can make it. Plus your German Retriever, that's a different kind. Very bad.
Your
war
hunting
criminal.
dog, the German Retriever, the golden.
Yeah. Oof. Watch
Your
out, the train's
golden
coming.
retriever will be fine. He's only 2 months old. Run him around the house. There's plenty of things you can do to stimulate him mentally and emotionally. And it sounded like you're going to be taking him for a walk once the parvo's over, so that'll all be fine.
Yay.
Biggest thing is talk to your husband. So she wrote back and said, and maybe it's not a husband. No, she did say husband in the first one, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
this one says, my spouse is at work. And I thought, oh, did we assume? But no, she said husband. Spouse is at work. We both work in the hospital. He works 3 to 4 days a week, 12-hour shifts. I'm part-time, 2 days a week, 12-hour shifts. So I'm mostly with the pups. Now there's an extra pup. Now it's pups. What? Where'd this other dog
Okay,
go?
Dogs
now
in a
we have
condo.
That's
they're
Oh,
multiplying.
that changes everything.
Yvonne.
Hot tick, time out. Yes, okay. That would change everything. This is the first I've heard of another dog.
Or
Secondly,
maybe
Kyle
she's
brings
just
up a
calling it
good
the pups. She could
What?
just
I'm
be
sorry, I
like,
was-
like you know how you go like that's my pups. Maybe
Right,
she's
well-
just
Singular.
yeah.
plural.
Now I'm confused if there's 2 or if it's just 1 still.
Maybe, although I would caution people, and you're right, people do that, especially women. We just add an S to something because it's cute.
Yeah.
Kind of breaks all grammar rules and kind of screws up the listener. So
Every
don't
now
do
and
that. That would change everything about how you're actually raising the dog if there is a second dog. And then to Kyle's point, looking further down the road. So now you're going to, because right now you don't. You're going to have a full-grown golden retriever in a condo, which is totally doable if you're walking that thing and playing with them. What's this other dog? And you've really screwed me up here. Her final sentence is, spouse is older than me. I don't know what that has to do with anything. And has more experience with the dogs in general. Okay.
Because he's wiser and she's stupid. Got it.
Now,
She didn't say that,
notice.
Kyle.
You're right. She didn't.
I just made it up.
But notice that second one, she said dogs again. Plural. He has more
He
experience
has
with
one
the
already.
dogs.
Yeah, they're getting one together. He came
This
with
makes
one.
this-
They're getting one together.
So, yeah, a lot of
Oh
questions.
boy,
Yvonne,
and a
but-
Well,
condo and a
Yvonne,
golden
let us
retriever.
know what
That's
is
what
correct.
I'm concerned about.
Because I want to know.
No,
The
no.
long hours. though.
God.
Potty train him now in the summer is my only advice. Potty train him now in the summer because the winter, that's going to suck. Condos have him go down
Well-
the stairs, take the dog outside.
I know. I live in one, and the people that do have the dogs, I don't like them because they're small, man. The big dogs need
Yeah.
places to run around and roam. I don't like that at all. I had neighbors that had like 4 huskies, and they bred them inside this little condo, and it's such a
Ugh.
tampered memory. They got kicked out, thank God. But you wonder what happened to the dogs.
So, first of all, this is the new feature here on the RAD Cast. Everyone else speaks. Rob makes notes, and then he goes back and cleans things up because it's
do
just
it.
easier that way. First of all, just to clarify, it's just a grammatical thing, Jeff. They're not getting. They have. That's
They
why
have
I'm
a
so
dog.
annoyed.
Dogs.
They have this 2-month-old.
Got
If they
it.
were getting, I would have been much more like, oh, good for you. You're talking about these things. No, the dog's there.
Got it.
No, just one quick. D makes a good point, but god damn it, housebreak your dog right away, no matter when you get them. Doesn't matter time of the year. You have to housebreak them immediately so they do not for 1 second ever think it's okay to go potty anywhere other than where you want them to. And guess what? Winter happens every year all the time. So if you do get a dog in the winter time, deal with it. Because if you
Yeah,
don't deal with it,
exactly.
you're going to have to deal with it next year. Dumbasses. And what was the other one? Oh, now, in Kyle's example, because it's in an apartment, it's a little different. However, I will staunchly defend and explain anytime any of you want, big dogs can live indoors in confined quarters with the right human. The problem is most of us are crappy humans. And therefore, We don't do what these big dogs need, which is a lot of mental stimulation. That's as good as walking for them in terms of tiring them out and getting their brain going. These are things like teaching them to close drawers that are open, teaching them to turn lights on and off. Anything that gets their brain, like the Kong balls. Oh my God, I'm so mad I can't get this peanut butter.
Enrichment.
That's all good for their mental stimulation. Physical stimulation, if she does in fact have another dog, you have a built-in I never have to walk my dog again situation. 2 dogs playing together all day, all the exercise they need. If you don't want to take a walk, you should be walking your dog to socialize, get him outside. Not everybody can, and that's fine. And I can walk you through how to make it fine. Not if you're in an apartment and you're disturbing Kyle downstairs. That's no good.
Yeah, but they weren't good dog owners either. And I don't know, man. I don't like the idea of having dogs in a confined space like that. It's just, it seems like too much. I'd rather have a yard to go run in. Like, your house is 3 stories and you have a yard. Like, there's plenty of places for your dog to run, you know?
Yeah.
Even if he is confined to a quarters, you know?
Well, this is the thing. I have no problem with you, Kyle, having a problem with dogs in confined quarters. The only time I would have a problem is when you blanketly say nobody should be able to do it, which you didn't say. That's the difference.
No,
Don't
but I
do
do
it then.
feel that way.
I just didn't say it.
Then that's when you and I would have a real goddamn problem. But we don't yet.
No, and I didn't think about the mental stimulation. That was a thing I didn't know dogs could even get exhausted from. I had no idea, like, teaching them. Because if she's home and she only has to work 2 days a week and she's teaching these puppies a bunch of cool tricks, I had no idea that
I
could
have
get them tired
enrichment
out.
toys for my dog. So there's enrichment toys that have like little puzzles for the doggies. And
They have their own YouTube
I thought they needed
channel.
exercise.
You
I
hide
thought they
little
needed to run.
treats and they pick them up with their little. Yeah, they love
Well,
it.
again,
They love a good task.
In no particular order, dogs do need exercise.
Yes.
However, that exercise can come in a variety of ways in terms of the physical side. The mental stuff, great stimulation, exhausts them, keeps them sharp. The physical side, they need exercise, kind of like all humans. But we can all get exercise in different ways.
Yeah.
I don't care. The USA Today every 3 months tells you have to exercise for 90 days or 90 minutes a day, 5 days a week in order to live forever. We don't know what the hell we're talking about. Dogs, they can get their exercise playing with other dogs if she has one. Going to dog parks if you're okay with that. I'm not. I don't do that. They can get physical exercise. You can play house fetch if you have a big enough house. That's what I do. I have a big enough house. I think Sarge, well, that's not true lately. Prior to Christina dying, Sarge had maybe been outside at our house 6 times total in 3 years. Doesn't like stairs. Doesn't do anything when we take him downstairs. Won't swim because we buy the most effective Labradors ever. So he instead runs from one end of the hallway to the other until he's tired out. We play house fetch. Can't do that in an apartment. There's a lot of things you can do to where having a big dog in confined quarters is actually great for him and can work out well. But it takes the right human.
Yes,
Back
it
to that.
does.
And you've got to be so committed.
Love that.
Now, today is, what is it, Monday? Lovely us. Monday, July 13th. Every day is a day. Today is Embrace Your Geekness Day. So whatever you do that's geeky, wear it on your sleeve.
Yeah, I watched Star Trek Next Generation all the way through.
Bingo. There you go.
About as geeky
Yeah,
as
I'm
it
trying to
gets.
think what's geeky. I love Star Trek. Okay, that's good. Is computer stuff geeky anymore? It's not, right? Because it's cool. Everybody needs it.
Jeff's
It's a
kind of
lot.
a nerd.
It's a lot cooler than it used to be. That's for sure.
Well,
He's a
hold
smart
on,
nerd.
D. Yeah, Jeff's a nerd. I was talking about computer stuff in general. That's not really necessarily uncool,
Forte.
right?
Computer stuff.
Yeah, but he's a coder. That is geek. That is kind of geeky because that's advanced computers. Advanced computers is a little geeky. Like if you start talking about networks and different drives and cards and start naming
How many
parts inside the
languages he
computer and what type of language is you're coding in, I'm lost. That's
And
geeky.
From my experience, though, Jeff, he celebrates this day every day. You embrace that geeky side of you.
As you should.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I do. Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
you should.
Yeah, you're a smart
mean,
You're
geek.
smart as heck, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's part of like what I do for a living.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not ashamed of it. You're not embarrassed by it. Quite the opposite. It's
Yeah.
made for a good, decent life for you.
Yeah.
So that's Embrace Your Geekness Day. Kyle, I don't know if you're still doing this. I know you went for a while, but today is National Barbershop Music Appreciation Day.
Oh yeah. Yep, I do like my barber shop. Yeah.
What is
Usually
there-
they put on some old school tunes. He has like a big TV and throws YouTube on. He plays like
Like some
60s,
Motown?
70s. Yeah, Motown, funk.
Get it.
Like, yeah, it's great. Go in there and you feel like you're in the 60s and 70s in old school barbershop and let you drink a beer in there too. It's fantastic.
That's obscure.
He's almost like a therapist too. You
Barbershop
can go in there and
music.
swear up. Oh my God, children shouldn't be allowed in certain barbershops sometimes.
Yeah.
My
There's
barber,
drinking and swearing going
my
on.
old barber actually allows me to get a beer, but I always say no. I'm never in a drinking mood when I get my haircut.
Oh, well, mine's next to a liquor store. Usually I'm in the drinking mood.
I was like, I've been hanging out at the liquor store on the corner for like 20 minutes. I might as well get my haircut now.
Yep.
I do like
You know me.
I like Dee's very salient observation. You're so right. That is so specific. It's not National Barbershop Day. It's National Barbershop Music Appreciation, and not Barbershop Quartet Day. Barbershop Music.
I have so many thoughts in my head.
Oh, man.
Like,
Very
wow.
specific. By the way, children don't have to be allowed in barbershops. Any private business owner could set a policy to not allow them in, so you should talk to your barbershop owner.
Get your
Yeah,
kid
I think
outta
he
here.
actually likes making money off the kids. Yeah.
Wow, what an asshole.
I know.
Runs a business, wants to make money.
Right? Yeah. Make parents happy. I know. How dare he?
Somebody, I don't know, over the weekend, like the easiest way, like if you're out shopping or if you get stuck in small talk right now, especially with last night, the easiest way we were talking about last week to have any conversation with a Gen Zer, in particular a Gen Z woman, is just say Love Island, and they're all over it. I don't think I've met a Gen Z woman that isn't watching Love Island. So it came up, and then they start going on their rant. Like, you know how you bring something up and you're just trying to be nice, like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you're like, how do I get out of this thing? How do I get? Oh yeah, you're gonna watch the finale of Love Island tomorrow night. Oh my God, I'm so excited! Cool. And you're like trying to do things like, don't talk to me. She wouldn't shut up. So she just starts going on this rant about. Oh, she's so excited about Love Island, and oh, I can't wait to, blah, 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 blah. And so you can actually engage Gen Zers that way. It's a surefire way to get them to talk. But what the hell? Why did I bring that up? We were talking about.
Who's this Gen Z girl that's
He's trying
annoying
to fall
you?
asleep. He's probably at Target. Well,
Oh, you're at Target.
but those
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
I get
Yeah,
I
no,
get
it's just
these
out.
like
I'll
fall
emails and
asleep.
notifications about these these parties for Love Island. They're doing these like parties at like these bars.
Oh, they are.
Dumb.
Yeah, it's like they're
Huh.
popular.
When is it?
Well, I think it's over
we
now.
Need more of a soccer crowd again. Oh.
It ended last night. I've got it in the entertainment news. Well, actually, I don't, because if you care, you know, and if you don't care, why would I waste your time?
Well, yeah.
But yeah, Love Island ended last night. There's a reason I brought up how to communicate with Gen Zers, and I don't goddamn remember. We're talking about dogs.
What's my
And-
dog,
and then-
Rob?
And what dog is D? I haven't figured that out. I think I have an idea. I think
Yoda
I know.
dog.
I've written one down. I want to do a little bit more research on that. All right, I don't remember why I brought that up. I promise you I'm going to remember that story. I was going somewhere with it. It was brilliant. Anywho, today is also National Rock Day. Yes, not music.
Like crap
Not music.
rocks.
No.
No.
Geology.
Rock. Yes, geology.
Oh, okay.
Yes, not geometry, not geography.
I get those confused.
Geology. International Rock Day. Special day to celebrate and honor the essence of life, because we need to raise global awareness about the importance of rocks and encourage people around the world to learn more about rocks.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Yeah, learning about like mining gold and gems and stuff, that's a lot of fun. I've actually been watching YouTubes about that. I want to go gem mining.
Ooh.
Yeah, I found some spots in California. My mom did. She found
I'll
some
go.
moonstones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're cool.
It seems like the thing to me that would get old real quick. Like the
No.
first
Well, yeah,
10 minutes.
you're digging in dirt. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of hard work actually.
Excavation.
But what I'm looking for, Rob, is going through all that hard work and sweat and going, oh snap, that's cool.
Yeah, you
and
have a couple
And then you clean
beers.
it off
It'd
and
be
see
like one
if
of
you
those
can
like
put it on a shelf.
like the metal detector guys. that are
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go
I
to
want
the
to do that
beach.
too. I want
Yeah.
to do that.
I can see Kyle doing
I
that
can
a
do that
little
as
bit.
well. Yeah.
Yep, I
You're a
I
beach
like
boy,
doing that kind of
so-
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Does your enthusiasm wane when there isn't that moment? Like,
sure
you
it
spend all
does.
day.
Yeah, but that's
and
the
you're
good
like,
thing
"Oh, we
about
got-"
being a stoner is when you're bored, you can just spark one up, and all of a sudden you're not so bored anymore.
Have a joint. Have a cold beer. Find some rocks.
Silly me. I apologize for not thinking of the stoner angle.
It adds to the experience.
It does, man. It's like a reset button. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm excited again. Yeah.
I wonder what
Today
it'd be
is
like if I
also-
just dove in this ocean for 100 miles.
Rock Appreciation Day. I love that. I really do.
Today's also National Franks and Bean Days.
Franks and beans.
Oh, gross.
The exact origins of the idea of combining sausages and baked beans is totally unknown, although the food combo was available in cans in the 1980s. Baked beans date back to the Civil War and were among the earliest canned convenience meals to appear in the U.S. You get a standard can of beans, just beans, like a 14.5 size can of beans. On average, how many beans are in there, you think, Kyle? How many? Just a standard 16-inch can of beans. How many beans are in there on average?
Hold on.
How many ounces? 16 ounces?
16 ounces. 14.5 is a standard one.
Probably like 220.
Okay, D?
300. They pack them beans in there.
220, 300. We use Price is Right rules, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm going to
close
go.
it
over
up.
under.
What'd you say, D?
300.
I want to say 301. Rob?
301.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
think Kyle said it was the under.
And Jeff.
Oh!
What was it? That pisses me off. Oh, Price is Right rules. Oh, that makes me mad, actually.
Oh, you know what? And I was thinking refried beans, not baked beans.
Oh,
I was
baked
thinking extra
beans.
space. Yeah.
A regular 14.5 ounce can of beans contains 465 beans.
Damn, beat you so good.
Wow. Way over.
Ah, makes me mad.
Gotta learn
It's
how to play the
also,
game.
you know, sometimes these days are stupid. Sometimes there's a bunch of little ones. Sometimes there's a lot of them. Today is also, and finally, today is July 13th. It's National Paul Day, as in the name Paul,
Okay.
which has been in
Have a regular name,
existence since Roman times, can be found across the globe in many languages. 6 popes have bore the name Paul, and there are many famous Pauls. Now, I'm going to do a little test here, okay? And Jeff is going to be my guinea pig. This is beta mode for a thing that I'm working on. Okay, just deal with it. We're in, let's see, what's the analogy? We're in human trial time. I've been testing this on rats, and now I have to test it on humans.
Got it.
And so
Love
before I can make it something that we may or may not do. Okay, so I gotta do some human testing over
Any
the next week.
Potential side effects.
Embarrassment, shame, stupidity being shown, anxiety, sweaty palms.
My favorites.
Arrogance is also a side effect. I guess this is a form of arrogance, but overly braggadocious, which you know will come back and bite you in the ass.
From the guy that's wearing soccer sucks.
I don't even see the connection there.
Yeah.
I don't have the full list. I'll have to work on the full list of side. Those are the known ones.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you're a long-time listener, because it's beta mode, because we're still working, I'm going to use the old pressure cooker timer, which doesn't mean that the pressure cooker's never coming back. It's just perfect. It's 30 seconds, and that's what I need. And it's got a timer, so that's going to sound familiar to you. Now, Jeff.
Yes.
I'm using you as a guinea pig for a reason. Kyle, D, zip it. Okay?
Do we get a fun
We'll come
little
back.
timer
Shot
test
collars
later?
are on. Shot collars are on. Let's let
They
Jeff
did not
go.
listen to Zip It at all. They just talked immediately right
I have
afterwards.
questions.
Like,
Now,
I knew
you're
that was
right.
going to happen, and I wanted to bring it up.
no, you're right. You're right, Jeff. And I thought that Kyle, of all people, would understand, and I think he did. I'm giving Kyle credit here. The implication was once the timer starts, don't talk.
Oh.
I don't really want to give Kyle that much credit, but that's
Yeah.
what I want to hope. Is that
Yeah,
Kyle
that's
says,
exactly
"Oh, I got-
what I was thinking. Yeah, because
Oh.
I totally
Oh, by
heard
all
the words
means.
"zip it." I totally heard that. Yeah.
What? So you asked your side effect question. Were there any other questions before I've even explained what we're doing that you had to get out, Kyle?
Is Jeff the only one who gets a fun time quiz, or do D and I get fun time quizzes?
This is maybe
as well?
later.
Oh, okay.
Jeff's the beta.
For-
test.
Oh, that's
For
right.
today, at least, and now I've got half a show left. For today, the only one planned is right now with Jeff. But my next one, whether it's tomorrow or later in today's show, will be with either you or D. As I just gotta work this around.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Any other questions? Okay. Good. So today is National Paul Day. Okay. Now, Jeff, I will describe
Yes,
famous
I do.
Pauls.
Have a friend named Paul. Thank you.
No.
Is that
See,
it?
now you're doing it. Now you're doing the Kyle and D thing. See, this is where I'm explaining the rules. So you need to zip it. Ready? Okay. I will describe famous Pauls. You need to give me the entire name of the Paul I'm looking for. Get as many as you can in 30 seconds. Say pass if you don't know. Any questions?
Can I pick a pass up?
No. That's why you and D will be zipping it
Zip.
during
We're
this
zipping.
It's gonna
round
be a short.
of the beta mode.
Right.
Okay. Now maybe, Kyle, the next time we do this, we'll allow your dumb idea. I mean, your interesting idea.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
for now, you, D, and everyone else, you have to sit there and be quiet and play along with Jeff. Okay.
I'm playing.
All right.
Okay,
So
I'll write
Jeff,
down.
you
I'll write
understand?
down.
All right. You understand, Jeff? Famous Pauls,
Yep.
and you have to give me the full name. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay. Your timer will begin after I finish the first description. Actor who plays Marvel's Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd.
Only living member of the Beatles.
Paul McCartney.
The younger of the Paul brothers.
Logan Paul? Paul Logan? I don't know those guys.
Actor known to Gen Z as the salad dressing guy.
Nope, pass.
Known for shouting the British are coming.
Paul Revere.
The twin cities in Minnesota are Minneapolis and this city.
St. Paul.
St. Paul at the buzzer. That was
Dang,
6.
Paul Walker wasn't part of it. That's the only one I had in my head.
I didn't
Very
know
next
a
one.
lot of those.
The very next one was died driving into trees and concrete.
Paul Walker.
I was like, I didn't think about that. Wow.
But we didn't have time
Okay.
to get to that one. All right, so we got 6 out. In 30 seconds, let's see how many Jeff got. How do you think he did, Kyle, since you were keeping
I think he only got one wrong, and it's a solid one.
Yep.
I didn't get
The
it wrong. I
salad
passed
one.
on it.
Well, yeah, I think that
Okay.
then he got 100%
Well,
minus
or
his
the
pass.
Logan Paul, the Paul brothers. I don't know.
Oh,
Got
yeah,
the
yeah,
younger
I didn't
one.
know that
It's
one.
a questionable one. I had no clue.
I think he got a 5 out of 6.
Okay, actor who plays Marvel's Ant-Man, he said Paul Rudd. Very good. Only living member of the Beatles, he said Paul McCartney. Younger of the Paul brothers, he went with Logan.
Jake Paul.
Oh, I didn't even know the.
I
I didn't even know that was their names. I
Is it
guess.
Logan and Jake? I don't even know.
Jake is the younger by 2 years
Jake
brother.
Paul. Okay.
Logan is the older
Oh,
brother who
I
was
got one
born
right.
on April 1st,
No question,
1995.
So you didn't get it right.
I was.
Right,
for
you
me.
didn't get anything. You got Logan Paul as a person right, but that wasn't the question. So
Half
does
point.
He was a
Half
Paul
point.
It
brother.
does exist. Yeah.
right, no points other than that. You passed on the actor known to Gen Z as the salad dressing guy.
Anyone?
I-
No,
No, I wrote
no,
Caesar Paul, but I don't even think that's it.
Oh, I thought by you bragging that he didn't know it when all he really did was pass
No,
was
I-
meaning you knew it. Okay.
No. I was impressed with him. I didn't know that one either. I didn't even know the Paul Revere. It was like when he said it, I was like, duh. I was
Well-
like, I couldn't think of his name quick
Kyle's
enough.
like the one that
Doesn't
would
Paul
be like,
Newman have dressing? But he's not.
There it is, Paul
Okay.
Newman.
Yeah, I just thought
Newman?
it.
oh yeah,
He's got
actor, old
he's
actor.
A cowboy.
I
He's
gotcha.
got some. Good
And then
dressing.
Paul Revere was known for shouting "The British are coming," and at the buzzer, the twin cities in Minnesota and Minneapolis, or Minneapolis in this city, and he said St. Paul. So he actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 right.
My
Now,
favorite Paul Revere is Beastie Boys Paul
I thought there
Revere.
were 7.
Oh, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There were 7,
I got
but you only
two.
got 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You said 4 out of 6.
I thought he got 5 out of 6. So he got 4,
5 out of
4
7.
out of 6. He
You
got,
5
right?
out of 7.
Just
No,
7.
we got 4 out of 6. There's only 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Paul Walker. Oh, that was you slipped that one in after. That's what that was my. That's
Oh
where my
man, do I
7
get
came from.
that point too?
No, you don't get a point for a question where you gave me the answer and then I formulated the question afterwards. No.
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to feeding our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, MapNutrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at MapNutrition.com. That's MapNutrition.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Why is it called America's RAD Cast when RAD doesn't stand for anything? Because that's why. Call the show at 888-587-5355.
We have this email to RADcast at theradnetwork.com. It is from Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
For some reason earlier this morning, we were talking about stories of randomly and accidentally harming animals on golf courses where it just happens. Kevin wrote in and said, I disc golf. Not the same.
Oh, boy. Ugh.
Throwing a frisbee into a basket on the tree or something.
He's a stoner as well. Mm-hmm. You automatically.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When you
is that big?
My dad, disc golfs a lot.
If you disc golf, you're in the same prism as stoner. That they conform.
I never knew.
Yep.
See, not being part of the stoner community, I've always just made fun of it as why are you losers out there doing this? I didn't know it was a stoner.
Yeah, it's more low key. It's just more chill.
I know they were trying to hone in on like the sport world or the activity world. If it's just a stoner activity, fine. Who cares?
Kevin!
Yeah, you don't feel like a winner when you disc golf. You do not.
Have you won? Have you won at disc golf?
I've done good at it, but even then, no, because I go against people that are heavier stoners and better at disc golf, and it's just you're just walking through the woods throwing a frisbee. Yeah. That's all you're doing, and sometimes it gets lost.
What is the benefit of being a stoner, or is it just they've played so much?
Enjoy nature.
They're out in the woods and no one's watching them, so they're smoking pot in public.
Yeah.
Wherever you can kind of smoke in public or while you're playing is going to probably be a stoner sport.
You usually go to a rundown park.
So my question though, Kyle, was you said you didn't do as well because they were a bunch of stoners who is that because they played it a lot?
Yeah, they played it a lot. Yeah, I played against people who are more advanced. The group of friends that I went with, they were doing it all the time. I just showed up to smoke the pot and walk. That should have been
what he should have said. Is like I play with people that are better than me, not people who are
better stoners.
That are better stoners
at
than me.
Golf. Not real golf.
Thank you, Jeff. That's what I was trying to hone down. Like, there's a belief in the real golf world, also in bar games, right? Like pool. Mm-hmm. Drinks make you better.
Right.
They don't. They make you better for this long. And that's what I was trying to figure out, was Kyle saying because they were so stoned they were better, or just they're stoners and they play all the time. So they're more experienced.
Yep.
That one. They're better. Okay, got it. So Kevin says, I disc golf. I was out on the course once. It's not a course. It's a forest. It's a park.
It's a rundown park.
It's a course.
No.
It's a rundown park.
It's like a make-believe course a little bit,
sketchy
but still.
area.
There's baskets.
Just
Yeah.
Stuck
put
in the
holes
ground
in the ground with
places.
some tetherball poles in the,
No.
in the ground.
Like
Jeff.
Yeah.
What did
Jeff,
he hit? I want to know.
Growing up, Jeff, okay, older than you, occasionally, we had a park, but sometimes we couldn't use the park for whatever reason. And so we would use the court. Okay, the court. And we would make the manhole home plate, and we would take chalk and draw bases, or the front passenger tire of the Mazda was first, right? And then
I did that, yeah. Right.
okay, that's not a baseball field, Jeff.
No,
That
not a
just
field.
just
but I'm
like,
talking about a
You're
course.
just
like it's not a
Yeah.
disc
course.
golf field. It's not
No,
a disc
course.
golf field.
We said
It's a
course.
forest. It's a park.
Yeah, it's a
It's
park.
not a course of anything.
People can walk
No.
across it and not get in trouble. Like a golf
Exactly.
green, you get in
We're
trouble
gonna
walking
get
across
we're
the
gonna
fairway.
get bombarded by the hundreds of course golf frisbee
Disc golf.
golfers.
They're
Here's the
just
funny
My
thing
dad
about that,
and my
Jeff.
brothers will be like number one.
half of them
emailing.
aren't even awake yet.
You're right. Good call.
Somewhere around 2000-ish or 01, shortly after we had moved the show here. So literally a quarter of a century ago, I discovered this phenomenon of disc golf in the Sacramento area and made fun of it for 20 minutes on the show. And you're right. You get the wrath. I'm going to bet that if we get the wrath today, it's the exact same people from 25 years ago. They've not moved on at all. It's the same losers. Rob, I can't believe you're still bitching about disc golf. Yes, I am, because it's not.
You're calling them courses, yeah.
I'll play frisbee golf. I would.
Have fun.
I would do that. It'd be fun.
No, it's not.
No.
Sucks.
Good. There you go, guys. Jeff, if you need another one, if you need a
There
fourth
you go.
or whatever you need for, email Jeff. He'll
I played
play
18 holes of golf and fell into the sand pit on the 18th hole yesterday. So I'll be.
That's
looking
real
for
golf.
The sand pit or the sand trap?
It was a pit. I
Oh,
fell.
you fell in the pit.
Wow. Let's see. Okay. This is the longest email ever. I've read 6 words. I disc golf, loser, and I was out on the course, not a course, and a friend of mine threw a disc. It's a frisbee, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're
And-
bigger and heavier and yeah.
Oh, are they?
Anyways.
And out of one of the gopher holes popped a squirrel whose head exploded when the disc hit it.
Oh shoot!
Thank
Dang.
you for
That's-
sharing, Kevin.
That's nuts. Squirrely.
That's
Thanks.
these notes.
Capitate.
I don't want to think about the squirrel.
Cutting the
I
heads
don't want
off
to think
the
about the
squirrels.
squirrel. I really don't. I love squirrels.
Did you take the body and like fry it up and like eat the squirrel
You
afterwards?
won. It's in your.
Well,
no.
in the Boy Scouts,
They should have dug a
you learn
hole
that if you
and then
kill the animal, you're supposed to eat it.
they should have dug a
Yeah.
hole and buried it
So
properly.
you accidentally killed a squirrel and then you just ate it?
No, I haven't accidentally ever killed a squirrel, except for with the car, maybe once or twice. I've killed a bunny actually. I didn't eat that.
Jeff,
I
I
like
have a
frisbee
technical
golf.
question. If you throw a disc at a squirrel and the person describes it as the squirrel's head exploded, and this is a real question because I don't know, is that the same as decapitation?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
No.
Isn't decapitation like severing of the
That's
head?
like severing.
I mean,
yeah.
the
oh,
removal
yeah.
of the head, right? No.
And that's
I don't know.
but
That's what I was
usually
asking.
It's with a knife or a guillotine or something crazy.
Well, I see like a heavy frisbee slicing
If it was
over
sharp
and
enough.
Yeah.
slicing a.
I see it knocking the squirrel out. I'm surprised it exploded.
Well, they have tiny little heads, so it exploded like their little brain probably hit right in the.
that's a one
See,
in a million
and-
shot. I don't know.
Jeff added something to the description. You see the disc slicing, you said. That's not what the emailer said. The emailer said it exploded. The head exploded.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that the frisbee itself is a slicing mechanism, right? It's
But
not
your
super
head wouldn't
thin.
explode if your neck got decapitated.
yeah, I'm
usually.
just thinking that had to be like a hard.
Let's get the
cut.
coroner's report,
I know.
and then we'll just
With
we'll talk
squirrel.
about this a little
Like
bit
I
further.
could see it if the
once we
dude
get
like
there.
deliberately went down. There was a small area to throw it, like the more force. I think that could make it explode. The fact that it was in the air for a while and then came down and cut and hit the squirrel in the head perfectly and exploded. I don't know how much I believe the story.
Was the squirrel in the tree? Was it on the ground?
It was in the gopher hole,
Oh, the gopher hole.
not
So-
even in the
so
right
So
hole.
he was even hitting the wrong.
What was he doing in the gopher hole? He's a
So
squirrel.
we've
You suck,
segued
Kevin.
from what is the definition of decapitation to questioning the very validity of the story and believing that this guy wrote an email where he just makes up a story about a squirrel's head exploding solely so he can hear his name read on our show. That's what we're doing. That's where we're at now. Is that it didn't even happen? Is it
No, I
because-
think it happened.
I was putting all the cards on the
Yeah.
table. It might be an option. He could be telling the truth, but there's also a thought goes maybe.
I think we're also anticipating that he's like a really good disc golfer. He could be horrible. He could be drunk. He could just be throwing it into the ground, trying to
The
cut off
gopher hole.
squirrels' heads.
Oh, look. I can think of all kinds of reasons, Jeff. It's just we have to pause now because Kyle's saying it never happened. So I got to go back to that, to where it just didn't even occur. And
Maybe
one of the
it hit the squirrel in the
justifications.
head. I just don't know if it went kaboom. We saw brains everywhere. When he said exploded, I'm thinking like body parts like everywhere. I just like there was a firecracker
head.
inside and it went all over the place.
That's what I envision.
Yeah.
I like your logic of it never happened because why would a squirrel be in a gopher hole?
No, I'm just saying he's in the wrong hole anyway.
Got kicked out.
And who made this email or the expert on what type of hole it is? Maybe it's a squirrel hole.
Right.
He doesn't know. Does it say? Does it have a Bugs Bunny sign?
I am-
snake
Home to
hole.
gopher?
I am reading that right here. He's like, I'm a 30-year golfer hole experienced person. This squirrel.
By the way, the technical definition, decapitation is the total separation of the head from the body.
explosion works.
In living beings, it is invariably fatal. Well, can be performed deliberately as an execution method or occur accidentally through severe trauma. All right.
Sword.
Okay.
Guillotine. Let's
Yeah.
go.
See, I don't like exploding as the same as decapitating.
It's not.
Because decapitating's cleaner. Whereas exploding, it goes out in all directions. You might get brain matter on you. I like
Yeah,
that better.
that's what I was
it sounds
thinking.
more right.
He didn't
you
attach
get
him.
more.
But if his head was removed in any way, it doesn't matter if the
It said
definition of
explosion.
explosion
And-
or of cutting it off,
and
that's still
Why didn't he attach a
decapitation.
photo
It's
to the
severed,
email?
though. No.
Maybe they
I see
didn't have a
squirrel
photo.
brain.
You don't think
It
he-
didn't say
oh.
sever, it said
could be-
removal.
If I exploded a squirrel's head
Explosion.
with a disc, I would be definitely taking a picture of that.
Could be a
I'd
baby
be sending it to my
squirrel.
buddies.
Poor
But
squirrel.
maybe they didn't have it, or they couldn't find. I don't know, Kyle.
Okay,
The
I'm
lack
just-
of a.
Sorry, Kevin. We ruined your story.
If you
mean
have
that
the
it didn't-
photo, email it.
To Kyle.
Wouldn't
don't
he
wanna
have
see
done
it.
that? If he had a photo of a decapitated squirrel, wouldn't he have
It was
attached
an
it?
I don't know.
explosion. So you just want the proof of the explosion?
He's a disc golfer. Maybe he needs extra help.
to make the connection.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
He's trying to go
said-
pro. He's trying to get some publicity about his disc golfing career.
They can get sponsors, yeah.
They should call him the squirrel.
Should be his nickname. He
Yeah.
could dress up in a squirrel suit.
Yeah.
Like guys that jump off the high buildings and fly in their squirrel suit. That could be his
yeah.
gimmick.
Yeah. Flying
Maybe that's how he
squirrels.
enters. That's how he enters the course, as
That's
they call
cute.
it.
And
That's
then
cool.
he can get a sponsor for his discs, and they can call him the Flying Squirrels.
Yes. Oh, I
Brilliant,
love it.
brilliant.
We got you a
Perfect.
business plan, Kevin.
Yes. If only you weren't such a lazy stoner that you'll never go do anything with it, we would have just made you $1 million. But
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
it's that time of the year again, spring cleaning time. Much like New Year's resolutions, spring cleaning is something we swear we're going to get to and then we never follow through on. And one of the reasons is how overwhelming it can be. You start to clean up and then pretty soon you realize you have way more trash than you can just throw into your bins and put at the curb for the garbage company. You have enough junk that you need to make a half dozen trips to the dump, and then you go, oh, we don't even own a truck. Nor do you have the time or the energy, so you just say screw it again and no spring cleaning. So this year, call my man Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong on purpose. It makes him stand out. Plus, it makes you think of chocolate milk. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Quick Dumpsters, QUIK Dumpsters.com is their website. Corey and his team came to my house recently, hauled away dozens of boxes filled with just stone cold trash, unusable and worthless old vacuum cleaners, appliances that couldn't be fixed, and just random crap from around the house. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is QUIK. We're in and out of my place in less than 30 minutes. They checked in with me multiple times to make sure they were taking the right stuff. They were friendly, kind, professional, and finished off the job by making the house cleaner than when they started. And this may be the best part. Quotes are free, and you don't even have to have them over to your house where you get the little sales pitch and all that. Just send them some pics or videos. You get your price, schedule your day and time, and you watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Basically, you have no excuses other than your own laziness. Go to quickdumpsters.com. That's Q-U-I-K. Dumpsters. Quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
And now, more words of wisdom from Kyle. Of course you can flush paper towels, condoms, hair, cat litter, cooking grease, dirty diapers, coffee grounds, and even small dead animals down the toilet while at an Airbnb. It's not your problem. Email us with your life hacks at radcast@theradnetwork.com.
So one of the things that I'm learning as we embark on this new version of RAD is adjusting to all of the different personalities and the way various people react to things, questions are going to ask, etc. The other thing I've noticed is my team has the complete and total inability to let things go. So I've now started to anticipate things that we discuss on the air so that I can bring them back up, knowing that if I don't, Kyle will bring them up in the most inopportune time when we're not talking about
We do a lot.
this. Well, I'm about to get to that, Kyle.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm holding.
Tell you.
Okay.
It's just that you do this in general. And in this case, we were. It was really more Jeff that was kind of being a butt about it. We were discussing
Sounds
the
about right.
emailer that wrote in about a story of him playing disc golf and a friend of his throwing the disc, heavy frisbee, and according to the emailer, hitting a squirrel as it popped up out of a gopher hole, because this emailer knows the difference in rodent holes, and he said it hit the squirrel and his head exploded. Those were his terms.
Yeah.
Now, as we discussed, Jeff used the term decapitation, and I, being who I am, couldn't resist circling back and asking Jeff, wait, is an exploding head the same as a decapitated head?
Yes.
So we started the discussion of, are we slicing, dicing, exploding, or is it, I think where we landed with Jeff was, you said, any removal of the head from the body, basically?
Yeah, I mean, I think you read that in the definition of decapitation.
So I went a step further than just the definition, because this is the beauty of AI, Jeff's best friend, artificial intelligence. Because you can ask it, because like you might get a dictionary definition and go, well, wait, what if, or this? So I phrased it to chat, if a human head explodes, is that a form of decapitation? We got a very AI answer. It depends.
Jeff is
Oh,
right.
gosh, no, it's me. You're right.
You're your two. You decide. We're going off Kevin, the emailer's description of a squirrel's head explodes when a disc hits it. That's all we got. If the head is severely destroyed but remains attached to the neck and torso, that would not be considered decapitation.
Okay.
Boom,
gotcha.
baby.
Cool. So there needs to be part of the neck and the
JFK.
head still.
It's the brain explosion.
Okay? If the force of the explosion completely severs the head from the body at the neck, which it didn't with JFK, good example, then it would be considered decapitation.
Head
Because
exploding,
the
I
defining
think, yeah.
feature is the separation of the head from the body. So that's what we don't know. Did the head explode and separate, or did it just the top explode and it was still attached to the neck? So everyone could be right.
I think I'm right.
Point for everyone.
Yeah.
Point for everyone. Yay.
Point for Jeff, and I'm
See?
right.
See? You see? Jeff's still being a butt.
He
just
can have
like
a
I said
half
in the
point.
beginning.
Yeah, he can have a
I
half
tried to
point.
give us common
If
ground.
a squirrel, because the squirrel doesn't have a big head, explodes, I'm going to say it's going to get removed from
It's
his
your-
body. I'm
it's
not going to
your
say his
neck.
head's still
It's your
there.
neck. There's a JFK guy.
No, he
his
said
head
head.
exploded. His
Head.
brain
Yeah, so
exploded.
what if like I think the head exploded, like it probably squeezed out all of its insides, like
Yeah,
the brain and the
eyeballs,
eyeballs.
bulging, yeah.
Yeah, but I think the neck and the nose and everything was probably still attached to some degree.
No.
Again, we have to guess because we didn't get the very clear
I don't know.
description.
Yeah, you're right.
Because-
Jeff's being a
yeah,
butt
we,
about it.
we don't know. Well, yes, and
Half
Jeff's
point.
being a butt because I was just trying to get everybody to go, yeah, okay, anybody could be right. Let's all, get along and move along.
was
And then we had to have
trying.
Jeff. Well, I think I'm still right.
Kyle and I
Yeah,
have 1
think-
point. Half
We
point.
got points.
Oh,
I
we
have my own
rewarded the
point.
point for that.
I have my own
Oh,
point
okay.
system here. I keep every day. I'm gonna add them up soon.
I did not know. Very good. Let's get to food news.
Yay!
Brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass. It's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food, and we will begin with a very rad-like feature. We have a sponsor for food news now, and we want to thank and celebrate Greg from Maptrition at maptrition.com
Yay, Greg.
for sponsoring food news, which is the perfect marriage because we are now going to spend 15 or 20 minutes talking about things that Greg would not only never eat, he would never advocate you eating because we're going to talk about fun foods.
Yay.
And you can, throughout the segment, think about which type of gummy could I buy from Greg at maptrition.com to not eat this delicious sounding Burger King item that Rob's talking about?
You want to get those endurance
with us.
gummies?
In fact, we're going to start with Burger King, who has been flame grilling all its burgers for years, but they don't broil all their sandwiches. In the 90s, Burger King did offer the BK broiler chicken sandwich, grilled patty through the broiler. It was the only grilled chicken sandwich on the market at the time. Of course, now everybody has one. And Burger King's BK broiler eventually was discontinued.
No.
However, BK is now currently testing 3 flame grilled chicken sandwiches and 3 flame grilled chicken wraps at select restaurants in California. So we're going full circle, flame grilled to deep fried, back to flame grilled. The new flame grilled chicken sandwiches are all topped with a flame grilled chicken patty, lettuce, tomato, and royal sauce. There's a
Royal?
spicy version that adds the fiery glaze sauce and the bacon and Swiss featuring crispy bacon and melted Swiss cheese. Those are all the
Okay.
sandwiches. And the flame grilled chicken wraps feature a strip of flame grilled chicken, tomato, lettuce, and sauce. Royal sauce for the classic. That's their Burger King sauce. Their
That's what that is?
horsey sauce. Their Arby's sauce.
Oh.
Royal sauce and spicy glaze sauce for the spicy, and honey mustard for the honey mustard in a tortilla.
Ooh,
All
I
right.
love honey mustard.
Yeah, that one sounds good.
Oh, there's no picture.
Grilled wraps and sandwiches are being tested at Burger King. It's like, hello, did you just get the memo? Burger King.
That's where I go for all my healthy
Mid-2026.
broiled grilled chicken.
If I remember right, they have slushies there too. I think they have Coke.
They have Coke and
slushy.
cherry.
Cherry too. Oh, perfect. It's
I think
hot
that's
out.
right. I think I remember seeing those. They had like all these places, they have a ton of these drinks and refreshers and slushies. When I was ordering that terrible jalapeno chicken sandwich thing that they have now, which is their breaded chicken, which with they were bad jalapenos. They were like, if you tasted a bad, that's what it was.
Your photo did not look appetizing when you shared it with
No,
us.
well, it's really.
See, and that's the
haphazard.
difference. That's what we always talk about. That's a real photo of what the restaurant delivered, as opposed to the fake food that they put in their commercials. It's not food.
No.
Nope.
Plastic and resin.
Yeah, I hear they use glue for the cheese and the pizza commercials.
Yeah.
And they nail it down to the table so that they don't come apart.
Yep. And they use like motor oil for
For
coffee.
the
They-
extra like
Yeah.
gooiness, they do. Yeah, that's crazy.
I was so disappointed.
So we'll go from Burger King to Jack in the Box. They are adding new fries to their menu. There are a bunch of different textures and flavors going on with the cheesy, ranch, sauced, and loaded curly fries, which combine Jack in the Box's curly fries with cheddar cheese and cheese sauce. And then, if all that wasn't enough, finished with a drizzle of ranch. And you get them in a little bucket there. It's just so loaded.
Oh, my God.
$4.
That's
for
not bad.
your your triple cheese bacon loaded fries with ranch or whatever the hell that monstrosity.
Yeah, that looks amazing right there. Oh man, I want extra cheese. I'm gonna ask for extra cheese, extra ranch, extra bacon. That doesn't look like
ranch
enough.
on the side.
I want it to be like a soup or chowder.
Okay, but I have a serious question. Do you want it now, or is that a drunken or stoned
That's
food
so
only?
drunken
All
and
day, any
stoned.
day.
Yeah, that's like coming home from having a few too many and going like, I need that now. Yeah.
But D, you're saying anytime?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That looks delicious. Cheese and ranch are my two favorite things. There's some bacon, the jalapenos. Yeah, it looks fire.
That's just a bad choice in life. That's the kind of thing you're gonna make when you're drunk and stoned.
Everything
to me.
in moderation.
Yeah, like a third of that box.
Yeah,
of
I'm not eating
fries.
the whole thing.
Yeah, there might be one other example. Like if you just had a rough day and you're feeling a little sad,
Sure.
and then
Of
you're
course.
like, I'm gonna go be fat and go to Jack in the Box. I'm gonna get sourdough Jack and I'm gonna upgrade my fries to this.
A sourdough Jack.
And
Yes,
then you're gonna get
total
a
out
milkshake.
for that.
Yeah.
You bet, absolutely. This is one of the many fast food versions of eating the whole pint of ice cream. That's fun.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
go
do
for
that.
Sam's Club. We've been talking a lot about Sam's Club, Costco, and their ready-to-eat meals. They have all these heat-and-eat dinners, pasta bowls, ham and cheese sliders, and now Sam's Club has a new option on the shelves that shoppers say is perfect for the busy weeknight schedule for the family. How about Sam's Club's new barbecued pork smoked bowls, which have just landed in stores? The pork is smoked, not the bowl. The bowl isn't smoked. Yeah.
Good.
I like smoking bowls. Tell you what.
I'll do enough of that.
I knew I had to clarify that. The Heat and Eat meal features fully cooked, real hardwood smoked pork with plenty of flavorful hickory barbecue sauce served over a blend of brown rice. Nope, I'm out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoop. Making it worse, quinoa.
Oh God, no, no.
Oh, vegetables on pulled pork? No.
I hate
You're
quinoa.
putting my barbecued pork on quinoa and
No.
brown rice?
Ugh.
Noah.
Vomit.
Oof.
Is there a lot of protein?
Oh, wait. It's the trifecta. I think Kyle will agree with me on this. The trifecta of terrible. So you take this.
Cauliflower.
Let's pretend it's it's real hardwood smoked pork and it's really good. Okay, that's what they say. And they put it over brown rice, blah,
Yeah.
quinoa, blah, and black beans.
Oh God, go to Chipotle. Good Lord.
Stop. This is terrible sounding.
Oh.
Oh.
And Sam's Club picked up this thing, huh? They were like, oh, that's a good idea. People will buy this.
Oh, they're very proud of it, yes. And you only need to heat it in the microwave for a few minutes. $15 for 2 servings.
Is there a sauce?
In one package.
Yeah, you get barbecue with
It's
that
a
to
bar-
cover up?
yeah.
Okay. So
It's
the
a
pork's already
barbecue sauce
doused
that's
in
a-
barbecue on the rice and the quinoa and the
Yeah, I'll just eat the pork
the
and throw the rest away.
hardwood pork.
Just nitpick around
I
that.
don't trust it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on top. Yeah.
Make some white rice on the side at home so you can just dump the pork out, throw everything else away, and just eat it at home. Kind of
When I
ruins the whole
think
heat meal.
about pulled pork, I think tacos. I think sliders.
Yeah.
I don't think vegetables. I don't think
Yeah, no,
vegetables.
I-
or rice or
Vegetables.
beans.
It's just
Like,
quinoa and beans and
pulled,
rice.
and pulled pork goes good with baked beans with brown sugar and bacon. God damn it! Not this
Mm-hmm.
crap.
All true. It goes exceptionally well with rice and some vegetables. I'm thinking Kahlua pork and things like that in Hawaii.
Yeah,
Where it can
that's
be excellent.
a
It's
good point.
the type, like these. It's the type here. It's like quinoa and black beans. No,
Sounds
and brown
dry.
rice. Yes. Well,
Oh,
gross.
barbecue sauce, side of slaw. Let's go.
After releasing the new Snickerdoodle flavor earlier this year, Twix is back with an all-new first-of-its-kind flavor, Banafee. Twix Banafee.
What the hell's a Banafee?
Yep. The combo has been a fan favorite flavor in the UK for decades.
Oh,
A
it's a
Banafee
suck.
is, if I gave you choices, you'd figure it out.
don't
That's what
like
it sounds like. It's a traditional chocolate-coated crispy bar, that's the Twix, filled with caramel alongside Banafee, which is a mixture of toffee
Oh,
I
shoot.
love
That sounds
toffee.
great. Okay. Damn it.
and banana.
I literally I saw the banana. I kept writing it down. I'm like, nope, that means banana. I swear to God, there's banana in this.
I was hoping the British had banana with something else. Damn it. Banana toffee?
Why do they have to ruin this?
I hope they had banana with something else.
I thought banana. You said it's a banana fee? A banana fee?
Banana fee.
Yeah, so when you said it was British, I was like, because I thought same thing D did. I'm like, oh, I bet you there's banana in it. I was like, well, maybe there's this other side where maybe it's a British word and it means something else. Because why would they add banana to that?
Yeah, like Biscoff. Like,
Got it. So like how they call shopping carts trolleys, you were hoping ban or banana meant something else. Yeah, no, it's
correct.
It's a terrible combination of banana and toffee. Banafee available now.
Why bananas and toffee?
I love toffee.
Well, banana. Remember, banana's the big thing, right? Along with the confetti birthday cake thing this year. Banana. I don't know. I don't get bananas, so I'm a little out. You know, see, D's got a banana. Anywhere D goes, she has a banana.
We do.
Ugh.
Real bananas.
Very strange. If you see D out, just walk up to her and say, "Pardon me, do you have a banana?"
Yeah, you should have blueberries, banana, cottage cheese, anytime. Come for me. What's the bottom one? Coconut.
I do love the visual of random listeners walking up to D in the store. Go, excuse me,
I'm
how many
like, sure,
blueberries
here
on
you
you?
go. Actually, they're not good right now. So, just bananas.
Last week we talked about Logan Roadhouse, right? Logan's Roadhouse was serving the Uncrustables burger, where they put the burger in between the Uncrustables or whatever. The Uncrustables has had this huge rebirth over the last couple of years. I mentioned last week the NFL, all the players are eating like 4 or 5 of these things a day. Yeah. Now, back to just regular old Uncrustables for the rest of you. They come frozen. Which means if you want one as a snack, you have to plan ahead, you have to eat it frozen, or I'm sure you all have Uncrustable hacks, whatever. Now, Uncrustable has great news for you that makes no sense to me. They have announced Uncrustables can now be stored in the fridge. They'll be sold frozen.
Oh.
But once you grab them, you can safely put them in your fridge, and they'll always be ready to grab and go, although always is a bit of a stretch, because while, you know, you just... They're right there. They're ready to eat. They're fridge safe with a recommended use time of 5 days or of fridge storage. So they're not always there. You got 5 days or they go bad.
That's it.
How do you thaw them out? I put mine in the fridge to thaw if I don't make my own.
I put the frozen ones in the toaster oven. I wait for the bread to get a little toasty brown on top, and then you're good to go usually.
Preservatives. Just more preservatives.
And this is what's great about America is both of those are options that don't address I want it now. I don't want to wait for a toaster. I do not want to wait for anything. I want it now.
They're pretty good frozen, too.
Newsflash, get some wheat bread out of the cabinet and get some peanut butter and jelly and put it together and take off the crust.
Yeah, but Steph Curry doesn't eat it that way. He eats Uncrustables. If you watch the Lake Tahoe golf tournament,
I know, but I have cookie cutters. I make my own.
Yeah,
I make my own cookie cutters.
First newsflash, throw away the wheat bread before you make that peanut butter and jelly.
It's healthier.
Again, second news flash. A, most Americans don't care about health. Look around. B, they don't want to go to the trouble of making it.
It's not that hard. Thawing out's harder. Putting it in the toaster oven's harder than making your own.
You just unwrap and you go just boop, and you set the little timer and you wait.
You don't have to thaw these out. That's the whole point. You just grab it out of the fridge.
Okay, perfect.
That's the whole point.
5 days, though. You got 5 days.
That does sound nice. I'd probably kill like 3 of them if they were sitting in my snack drawer in the fridge in the crisper.
That's the idea. And also, yes, because of that, Kyle, you'll eat more. Because you don't have to do anything at all. No work. Sometimes you don't even want to microwave something. You don't have to. It's just right there. You just grab it.
It is. Yeah. Oh, that's the best thing about leftovers sometimes. You don't have to microwave it. I'll get tri-tip out of the fridge and just squirt some barbecue sauce on top and just dip it.
Absolutely. And it's and a lot of times that the reason you do that, right, is because it's so easy.
Yep.
It's easier than anything else. I don't even have to turn around and microwave something. I'm just gonna stand at the fridge, tri-tip, barbecue sauce in your case, and then eat it.
Yep, that's it. Perfect. And then you put it back and you're done.
Right. I didn't have to waste any time being creative or making a sandwich. I just got what I wanted. That is America.
I didn't even know that the Uncrustables, that wasn't an option. I don't buy them that often. And so I didn't know that you could not put them in the fridge.
That's the part of this whole thing that, quote, makes no sense to me. They didn't change anything. No. They've changed nothing about the recipe. They've just never advised people that you could refrigerate them for 5 days. And after going out and doing some research, they decided we're just going to change the advisement. Go ahead, keep them in the fridge, and we'll say 5 days. It's like everything else. We make it up. Random timeline. It's not like they tested them. It's not like a bunch of people in a test died on day 6. They just came up with a random number and said, yeah, just keep them in the fridge. No changes. Because they were asked, well, what's changed? They said, we didn't change anything.
Yep, they're only good for one work week. If you go into your next work week for 5 days, God forbid you not have the same box.
Throw them away.
5
I ate
days.
something the other day that was labeled 2022, and I was trying to remember. And it was fine. And I was going to mention it on the show, and I should have taken a picture or something. But yeah, there's the date. We were used by 2022. Okay, well, I'm 4 years late. Apparently I lived, because here I am. This is the first time in 10 years also that Reese's Pieces has expanded its offerings across the United States. Melissa Blett is the senior brand manager at Reese's, who says that this new product delivers a perfect balance of our legendary peanut butter flavor with a sweet crunch, creating an entirely new shareable snacking experience for the fan favorite candy. How about Reese's Pieces with chocolate cookie?
Yummy.
Starts with the creamy peanut butter flavor with a crispy chocolate cookie center. So if you want a candy that's both creamy and crunchy, there you go.
Oh, okay, so it's both. Thank God.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
have,
There's a
they
little
have
bit
a
of the peanut
cookies
butter
and
inside?
cream Reese's. So
No,
that's
I
not
think
really
it's
that
an M&M.
new.
I think M&M has that.
No, it's like a
Is it
layer
a
of white
Reese's one?
chocolate with cookie crumbles. Good Lord, Kai.
It's this, and that's just too much chocolate cookie.
That looks
It
good.
just, no.
I'll try it.
No.
Yeah, I'm happy there's both in there. I'm glad the peanut butter's in there. They didn't get rid of that.
That looks like
Yeah, it is a
good
chocolate
chunk.
blob inside the peanut butter. All right. I'm not a big Reese's Pieces guy anyway, so I really.
They have a
you get
good
'em
coating.
Warm. Oh, I love them just a little like pocket warmth.
And some popcorn.
Yeah, you get them like body temperature at 98 degrees. Those things
Delicious.
just melt in your mouth. You can just push your
Not
tongue
in
up
your
against the
hand.
roof of your mouth and they crack perfectly, and then all that peanut butter comes out. Oh, yeah,
That shell.
it's good.
I don't know if I've had like a candy bar, or like candy in my pocket in like since I was like 9. So I'm gonna put
Not
this,
even on the golf course. You don't put some
I
candy.
haven't got in
in
my
your-
golf
Get a little
bag.
heated up. Get a little warm up in there. Yep.
Those are my favorite. Actually, as an adult now, what I do is I leave them in the car for a minute,
That's
just
smart.
right there under the sun. I
It's summer. Just
wait for them
bake
to
'em.
warm up a minute, and then they're even better.
I got Snickers, beef jerky, and peanuts in my golf bag. That's my traditional.
That does sound
snack
good.
With Snickers.
That's
for,
good
for
snack.
18 holes.
Well, okay. So do you put those items in the bag in the morning before you venture out?
Yeah, and then I usually get something on the turn. Like I'll get
A
like a
glizzy.
hot dog or
Or a beer.
burger,
A glizzy.
and a beer usually. I had to do that yesterday. My game was not as good as I wanted it to be, so I had to step it up with a couple.
After that
couple
sand
salt
trap.
cans.
There you go.
After your sand
Of course,
Yeah,
that always works.
it's like it's not working. I got to get some juice. We call it athletic juice.
Yeah, or
It's
aiming
called a
fluid.
transfusion, and it's a delicious drink at the golf course.
All this month is ice cream month. We'll really dive into ice cream at some point, but you're going to see a lot of new products and things that are coming out, including Haagen-Dazs debuting new Sunday series is this month with 3 different options. You do have to go to a Haagen-Dazs store. You can't just go to the grocery store. I know. Sorry, they're not putting it in their pints. You have to find a
There's only,
Haagen-Dazs
like,
store.
one in the area.
Well, I'm terribly sorry. Change your area.
I
Go
don't
to
wanna live in
where they
that
have
area.
more.
No, thank you.
What? No, thank you. What?
Here,
I
look
don't.
it up.
Well, I only want to know is in downtown. Like you have to go downtown. I'm not living in downtown.
don't
That's
have
just-
one down there?
No.
There would be other options. You could change your area by moving to an entirely different city where they have more locations that are more convenient to you. See, I always try to have answers to people who bitch about things. You bitched that there was only one Haagen-Dazs
No.
store. I can give you a variety of solutions to that if you
I'd
care.
like Haagen-Dazs
Right.
to cater to their customers a little better. Maybe put more stores up.
Oh, yeah, downtown.
Well, they've obviously learned that there's a value to fewer locations, less is more, and as far as I can tell, they're doing okay financially. Maybe not.
Their stores are nice looking inside.
Okay, so we've once again. That's why I told the Gen Z story about Love Island. Same thing. I don't know what Jeff said, but it reminded me of you can communicate with any Gen Z or especially abroad by bringing up Love Island. And I brought it up, and this woman's going off on her rant. I'm just trying to check out and get my junk from the store that I was at. But she eventually got to Kyle's point, and whatever point Jeff made earlier. She starts in with the whole, yeah, well, but now Love Island, they've made it, oh my God, you have to have this app and this app, you have to buy this, you buy that. Basically what she's doing is she's bitching about the fact that companies are taking advantage of things that are popular and they're making more money. And I'm sitting there going, do I want to engage this human who's like 24 and working in the mall and is just bitching about how life's affected? Because she's asking me, me, I'm a literalist. She's asking me, why? Why do they have to? And every question she's asking is money is the answer.
Yeah.
And she's paying for all of these fancy new products and choices that they're putting out. She's just mad about it.
Right.
And it's the same thing. Why don't they have more Haagen-Dazs store?
So drive downtown and find parking and.
I lived in LA for a while, and the most annoying people I knew were people they're called product placement. So they do reality shows, and they go to Coke and they go, hey, we're gonna go and sponsor a soda. Do you want it to be Coke or do you want it to be Pepsi or something else? Right? Whoever spends the most money gets their brand on. And I mean, Love Island's definitely, I'm sure, like peak of that. Right? They're doing the most they can, and they should. I mean, they should be doing that.
Money.
Yeah.
Yes, we talked about it last week, and I'm sorry if it bothers anybody over 30, but it's the truth. Love Island has nailed this, left, right, upside down. They've given mostly young Americans something to watch live. You have to keep up with it. Last night was the series finale. If you didn't watch, you better have every form of communication closed, because last night during the show, I'm doing show prep, and I couldn't avoid finding out who won, because even websites, some are nice. They'll say Love Island winner revealed, meaning click here. Others just blast it. And here's the names of the winners or the picture of the winning couple. And so you had to watch. And everybody I know that watches Love Island, or everybody I know who knows people, they were all like, they're having parties last night.
Right.
They had to watch the
Big, there was a bunch of parties going on. Yeah.
Because you've got to know, and you've got to talk about it, and you've got to get out in social media, and you've got to say this is great, or I can't believe they won, or whatever you're gonna. And they have, yes, to Jeff's point, they have partnered with so many. They've got their there's a Love Island mocktail, there's a Love Island cocktail in a can. It's everywhere, and they're the only game in town. It's them in sports. It's on
NBC. It's on Peacock, right?
Peacock.
So it's not pay-per-view. You don't have to pay 14, 16, 18, whatever your venue size is to put it. And there's a lot of parties that are going on at bars because they could just put on Peacock, right? And they get people to show up for this. So I saw that a lot on social media. I don't know who won or anything, but I saw a lot of events going on for the event. So
as I said earlier,
have fun.
If you care, you know who won. I mean, there's no way that you didn't figure it out by now. And there's no way you avoided it. And if you don't care, why am I going to sit here and announce who won? And the episode was stupid. They get it down to 4 couples. And the thing about Love Island is there's for some people there's this attraction of honestly believing that people find real love on an island over the course of 3 weeks. And I guess over the course of 8 seasons, there's 5 couples that are still together, which is a better record than like The Bachelorette. But keep in mind, they start with a dozen couples or something. So they get down to the final 4, and then this last episode, each of the 4 couples, they go on a date, and so it's all positive, and they're happy, and and so for the people that watch Love Island because they really believe you're going to find love on an island, they're watching, and they liked last night, and then for people like me who watch it for the pure disgusting drama of what a rot gut society we live in, and the eye candy, it was very boring. Like, great, oh good, they're on a roller, oh good, they have a book made for it's a collector's book made just for this couple. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I tell my wife it should be called Butt Cheek Island because every time I walk by the TV and it's on, I just see tons of butt cheeks.
Really?
Yeah.
It is.
That's the eye candy I'm assuming Rob's talking about. But yeah.
It is endless, and it's men and women. They wear nothing. They're all pretty good looking in their 20s. Yeah, that's all it is. What that has to do with Haagen-Dazs, I don't remember other than...
Oh, yeah, they have a new Sunday flavors.
Give me some joy. I need ice cream.
They have 3 of them. But remember, you have to go to a Haagen-Dazs store. There is the caramel cream... Nope, the caramel cone sundae.
Good start.
Starts with caramel cone ice cream. Features chocolate-covered cone pieces and caramel swirls, topped with waffle cone pieces, warm caramel, and whipped cream.
Ooh, and whipped cream.
Wow.
Sounds like the Americone.
Haagen-Dazs chocolate dipped strawberry sundae, which is a blend of fruity decadence with strawberry-filled strawberry ice cream topped with hot fudge, whipped cream, and a chocolate-covered strawberry. Too much strawberry. Stop this.
Yeah, too much.
I love strawberries.
Same. Too much.
I don't need that much. And the hot fudge and caramel sundae, which is a new take on a classic featuring vanilla ice cream topped with hot fudge, warm caramel, candied pecans, no thank you, whipped cream, and a premium cocktail cherry. Oh, well then, now I'll take 7 of them. You're going to give me a maraschino cherry.
It's like a black and tan. That's why it's a reinvented. They just renamed it. Just hot fudge and caramel.
I want that first one. I want that Maricone one. The one they copied off of
Add
the
the
Ben and
cones.
Jerry's.
Add the cones to the hot fudge and caramel. That's even better.
I like the idea that what Haagen-Dazs is doing isn't even copying them. They're just buying Americone and just dumping it.
This is the Haagen-Dazs.
Actually, they sell just the cones, like a whole bag of just the bottom of the ice cream cones with chocolate-filled ones.
Oh, do
Haagen-Dazs
they?
has that too, yeah. So you just buy the pack of that and just add them.
Do
to
they?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Oh, they're delicious, yeah. They make ones with weed too, okay?
Oh.
Does anybody know what the Starbucks pink drink is?
Yeah. I
No.
don't know what's in it though.
The strawberry cream frappuccino?
Close. That's
It
little
is
Zoolander.
they combine their strawberry acai refresher base with coconut milk and real freeze-dried strawberries, and then it's hand-shaken and caffeine-infused, and it's dairy-free, and it's sweet, and it's creamy, and I guess it's been called the pink drink for years, and I've never known because it's Starbucks. So, the latest merch hitting your local Starbucks, coffee shops, and the company's website are all about the pink drink hype coming back for the summer. All of the merchandise in this new release is meant to celebrate the customer-loved pink drink. More friggin' strawberry. And it's strawberry-inspired hue and flavor. The line includes plenty of drinkware. Ooh, like a plastic strawberry cold cup tumbler. Or they have stainless steel water bottles. Or a glass cold cup emblazoned with tiny strawberries. And they don't stop at drinkware. The new collection also includes hair clips in the shape of a strawberry.
Wow.
They sell those already.
Any merch for the gentleman?
But this one's from Starbucks. Steve.
Oh my.
And they got. Oh, this is the guy I want to meet on the street. They sell baseball hats emblazoned with Starbies.
Starbies.
boy.
That's some Starbies.
He's going to be fabulous.
Yeah. I'll let any woman in the world refer to it as, honey, I'm going to Starbies. You want one? A dude? Hey, guys, I'm going to Starbies. Maybe one. No.
What are you, Travis
Straubs-
Kelsey? Jesus.
Straubs at Stars. Starbs. Straubs at Stars. Yes.
Also, the pink Barista cup.
Oh, the bear.
Barista cup.
Yep.
Will be available for reserve reward members. It starts today. You can it's a bear. See,
Those
it's
bitches
a
sell
bear
out.
and it's serving your coffee. And
It's a cute bear. It's like a gummy bear though, and it's got a cute little
Easter.
straw. That's
It's
really,
like-
they're really cute. They sell out every year.
Oh.
Yes, that I can confirm. See, because baristas they sell you your coffee, and so it's a bear
Bear Easter.
Easter.
Gotcha. I'm going to ask for this pink drink, but I'm going to
It's
go
good.
for like a
See,
hidden
it's a
cup.
cup.
Like we Oh,
no,
look at that.
it's not worth it. You're gonna fight some.
No, I don't want the bear cup. I just want it in like a regular plain white Starbucks cup with the logo on it because
You don't want to admit that you're drinking the pink drink.
Yeah, I'm going to say, can I get the pink drink and can you hide the content in a paper
You're
cup,
right.
please?
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com. The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from quickdumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. That's quickdumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, "We need to make a dump run." Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate and what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was. But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story's incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com.
This is America's RAD Cast. Email the show, radcast@theradnetwork.com.
We got this email, radcast@theradnetwork.com. This one is from Steven.
Hi, Steven.
And it takes us back to the ongoing question of the exploding squirrel head that came up after, for some reason, we told various stories about seeing or being involved in, Jeff, injuring animals on golf courses by accident, where you hit them with a ball or whatever. So Kevin wrote in, and he had his story about playing disc golf and seeing a friend of his throw the frisbee, the heavy frisbee disc thing, and he described it as the squirrel's head exploded. And then later in the conversation, Jeff referred to it as a decapitation, and I, of course, had to bring up, is that the same? Exploding heads, decapitated, and we continue with our ongoing quest of what we've learned so far is if it has to detach from the neck and the torso to be a decapitation.
Like an explosion.
So we need to know. Well, but where? Did it explode jaw up? Then it's not a decapitation.
Brain
right?
matter? No.
Yeah, what if it just squeezed out?
Steven wrote in, said, didn't the writer say that the frisbee hit the squirrel in the mouth? So the head separated at the jaw? No, he sure didn't, Steven, but thank you so much for listening. He literally wrote, a friend of mine threw a disc and out of one of the gopher holes popped a squirrel. The head exploded when he hit it. No mention about a mouth of any kind.
Are you sure you didn't mention he jumped out of the hole, caught the frisbee with his mouth, and then exploded?
No.
Yes,
Sure
yes. I
sure you
yes.
didn't do that?
Positive.
That's a cool squirrel.
I listened really
I'm
hard.
sure he
wonder if that
didn't
one
mention
water
it.
skis.
Where's he coming up with
I
the
don't know
mouth?
that it didn't happen, but he didn't mention it. So we'll continue our ongoing discussion over decapitation versus head exploding vis-a-vis squirrels. Couple more entertainment notes. Nope, food notes. We're doing food news. That's what we're doing. Food news. Brought to you by Maptrition at maptrition.com. King Kylie. So we had talked about the pink drink. Had anyone heard of that? Starbucks, they got their pink drink stuff, new line of merchandise and all this crap. Then there's King Kylie. Anybody know what that is? What it refers to?
Kylie Jenner being a king? I
Right.
don't know. Why would she be a king
No,
and
you're
be a
close
queen,
enough.
right?
Yeah.
What's his
No
name?
clue.
Her king's name is
Maybe it's Burger King?
what's his name? That guy.
Here we go.
That's her dad.
Here we go.
What's his Chalamet?
Oh, never mind.
Kylie's king
Who's
is
the king?
Timothy Chalamet.
No. So close.
Damn.
This was back between. I mean, really, between 2014 and 2017, King Kylie was an alter ego adopted by Kylie Jenner that originated from her social media handles and her relationship with rapper Tyga, who went by King Gold Chains. And so
Not Tiger King.
King Kylie, King Gold Chain. Okay, that was a decade ago. That's where it came from. But it still lives. Her fan base still, yay, King Kylie. I had to give you that because Kylie Jenner and Duncan have teamed up for a trio of drinks inspired by her King Kylie era. Yay. Kylie Jenner says, quote, "Pink has always been central to King Kylie. 3 drinks, 3 vibes. Sweet, bold, nostalgic, very me. I'm excited for people to try them." Great. So here's her 3 drinks. These are the Kylie Jenner drinks at Duncan. They're all a mix of fruity, creamy, and indulgent flavors, she says. There's Candy Pink Lemonade Refresher, which is pink pineapple flavors mixed with lemonade and layered with dragon fruit pieces for a bright, juicy sip.
Okay. Dragon fruit everywhere.
Yeah, they've overdone the dragon fruit already. Like, got it.
Starburst did it well. Now leave it alone.
I agree.
Right, just let it go. There's the Vanilla Pink Cloud Latte, which is espresso and whole milk combined with French vanilla flavoring and topped with pink strawberry cold foam. And there's the Pink Lemon Drop Sun Cloud Lemonade, which is a luscious, creamy, and refreshing drink topped with pink strawberry cold foam. All part of the King Kylie thing at Duncan.
Okay.
Cute.
Yeah. Not super
I'll try
impressed.
the pink cloud, and the sun cloud sounds good too.
The vanilla latte sounded okay. Yeah. With strawberry foam though?
A little straw to your.
With espresso? Straub's and
It's a
espresso? I don't know if
cloud.
Straub's and
It's
espresso mix.
It's like cold foam.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering because like my espresso tastes like
Chocolate,
coffee and
strawberries.
boldness. And then I don't know, strawberries are light and fruity, and I just don't think the flavor combo is gonna entirely hit my
Well, that's
palate
the whole
the way
vibe
I
of
want
it.
it to.
So obviously you're not a vibe for that. So
Well, if the vibe's disgusting, then no.
well, you gotta try it.
No one likes caca vibes.
Fruity and creamy and delicious. It's a vibe.
Okay, I have another clarifying question that led us down a bad road earlier about is an exploding head the same as a decapitating head? Now, it's different. This is the big thing. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna see what our vibes are like. Are we vibing? Can there be such a thing as what Kyle said, caca vibes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's
All-
creepy vibes.
Kyle
Yeah.
exerts caca vibes a lot.
So when you go back and you meet up with your friends and they say, "How was the vibe?" meaning usually you and another person, it's okay to say it was caca. It was a caca vibe, as opposed to there was no vibe. Vibes are not inherently positive. In other words, vibes
No.
can be negative.
Vibes are energy. There's positive and negative energy.
The healthy snacks that I bring are caca vibes for Kyle.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. You bring me fruit
Awesome.
roll-up snacks. You're asking for caca vibes. Here, I've
Hey,
got
I asked
vibes. A caca. You want some? No.
It's
I
healthier.
I ask these things for a reason. Thank you. Because vibes are presented as such a positive for the most part. We're going to vibe. Oh, we vibed. Oh, our vibe is amazing. But you can't. That's a perfect analogy. These shitty snacks are a caca vibe for Kyle. Makes
Why I
total
bring
sense
my
to me.
own goddamn snacks.
I
See
know.
this? Beef jerky. It's not caca. Not nasty fruit roll-up.
Yeah.
She does bring good snacks too. She does have the good vibe snacks once in a
Some
while.
good snacks, but I like a lot of healthy
when she
stuff.
brings Oreos in. Yeah, fantastic vibes.
There's Oreos back there right now.
See?
That's not the same as bringing them in. Once you've brought them in, they're just there.
Yeah.
It's not right, Kyle. It's not the same level. What you want to see fresh. You
I
want to
do.
look at me.
Yeah, be nice.
Look what I
Like
brought
when she
in.
pulls things out of the snack bag first thing in the morning when she comes there, she's like, I brought this and this. That's when it's nice. Those
Yeah.
are good vibes.
Unless they're
Fruit
caca.
roll-ups,
Then
yeah,
maybe
and
you
then-
have caca.
Yep. And then you put me in a caca vibe.
No applesauce for you.
Ew. No.
I already got my applesauce. I had my cottage cheese. I got some yogurt. Got some berries.
Yeah, I'm okay.
No.
Just don't bring my
Yeah,
own.
those are caca vibes for
I'm
Kai.
gonna stick with iced coffee
Yeah.
and beef jerky.
Why are you eating applesauce? Are
Healthy
you
vibes.
90? Yuck. Apples.
I think I'm like a 90-year-old grandma in my head, probably. But no, it's easy to eat on the air. I don't like crunchy snacks, and I try to like just eat little snackies because we're here
Well,
talking.
I appreciate that,
Or
but there's
just
all
shovel
sorts
it.
of things that wouldn't
I
make
have
noise
yogurt,
that aren't
cottage
okay.
cheese,
Okay.
applesauce.
But applesauce? Yeah.
It's a little
No.
sugar, rush.
Gross. Have a Snickers.
Caca vibes.
Last one, coffee. Kyle, I think you only have one, right? But you experimented with the coffee mate flavors, but you're a hazelnut guy, is that
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm a connoisseur of many, but my original OG is the hazelnut. Basically, because my mom didn't have cream to make hot chocolate one time camping. She had coffee creamer, so she makes my hot chocolate with the hazelnut creamer. It was so damn good next to the campfire. I just can't get that flavor out of my head. It's such a good, like everything with me, a childhood throwback, fantastic memory.
Okay.
And
So
that's why
that's-
I drink the hazelnut.
Okay, but you have experimented with others. Have you found good
yeah.
ones? Other good creamers?
Oh god, I really like the
Stars.
cream peppermint one during Christmas time. And then
Okay.
I also
Alright.
like the they have an Italian dessert one. What's that called? The cannoli.
Tiramisu.
No, it's a cannoli one. It's a vanilla one. It's there's a sweet cream, Italian sweet cream. Maybe
Same.
that's what I'm thinking of. That one's not bad. What other flavors do I like?
Starbucks makes. They sell all their coffee creamers. So I get those. The cinnamon dolce, delicious.
Oh, the cinnamon. They had a cinnamon one time. That one was pretty good.
Now, Coffee Mate's new creamer is more like well, it's not so much a coffee product as it is like a TikTok thing. It's so I don't know. It's ethereal. The latest limited edition release from Coffee Mate is Situation Sip,
Oh.
right? Situation Sip, like I'm in a situation
Yeah.
ship, but I'm sipping because it's coffee. See, okay. And it's a mixed fruit flavored creamer, which I'm out. Well, thanks.
Yeah, I've tried the strawberry creamers. They're not that good.
I wouldn't think. This one combines sweet strawberry,
Oh, God.
citrus, and mixed berry.
Citrus and mixed berry. You're throwing the citrus in there with the berries. No. You can't put citrus in coffee
The
either.
Barista is making that with a situation sip. It's delicious.
No.
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from quickdumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. That's quickdumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, "We need to make a dump run." Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate, what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy this? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was, But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story is incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Remember, you get what you pay for, and you can access America's RAD Cast anytime, anywhere for free by going to the radnetwork.com. Don't say I didn't warn you.
A couple of updates here on stories we've been following, continue to follow, but it also falls under the heading of the Be Afraid pile, because that's what media is all about. Social media, it's all about giving you things to worry about, be afraid of, wring your hands, then you can forward them and you can call your friend. Oh, nobody calls, sorry. You can text your friends about how scared you are, blah, blah, blah. The big one is the explosive diarrhea parasite that usually these stories that are E. coli / explosive diarrhea, they have like a 5-day shelf life. This one is really moving. It's really expanding. Yeah. Remember, it can't be transmitted human to human. Before I know everybody's got COVID fatigue and PTSD. And this is a different thing. It's food based and it's fecal matter, and you get exposed to it, and then you may not wash your hands enough. And in fact, the soapbox today, which will be up at 10 a.m. at theradnetwork.com, is all about the washing thing and our obsession with washing our hands, the germs, how it's gone nuts again since COVID. It's not really related to explosive diarrhea, but this is how you can get it. You might touch something, you have no idea it has fecal matter on it, and it's not something that would make you otherwise think, oh my God, I gotta wash my hands right now. Like you might you're eating, and for whatever reason, sometimes you see people just grab a piece of lettuce or whatever, they touch a glass, or and they don't think, oh, I just touched a glass that other people have touched, I have to wash my hands right away. But if the person who touched it has the explosive diarrhea parasite, maybe you pick it up. Anyways, restaurants are removing risky ingredients from their menus after hundreds, if not thousands, of Americans have been sickened by the cyclosporiasis parasite. Major national chains have said little publicly about their response plans, mainly because the outbreak is hitting the country unevenly. Some states have hundreds of cases. Michigan is like ground zero. They've got thousands. Others have none. We've talked about this. A lot of it is people just aren't going to the doctor or getting all dramatic over being sick. Others are going because they're really sick, and then they can narrow it down to this cyclosporiasis thing. And because it's not human to human, that's why it's not in some states. It's just not there. Humans aren't traveling and spreading it because they can't. It has to be from what you're you're consuming. The CDC says that the parasite outbreak is affecting people the most in Alaska, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Louisiana, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Wisconsin so far.
Ooh, California
The
State.
Michigan
Yes.
Department of Health and Human Services says over 1,200 people have been infected just in Michigan alone. So as officials try to trace the source of the outbreaks, restaurants are going above and beyond. They're soaking and washing produce again, even if the lettuce and spinach are pre-washed, that kind of thing. It's been washed, like Jeff was talking about. Oh, it's been washed, but I wash mine anyways. Well, apparently restaurants don't, but now they're doing it because of this. Because they're worried about any liability of not in any way making extra precautions to pass this thing along. Neither the USDA or the U.S. Department of Agriculture, so either the Drug Administration or the Agriculture Administration, has issued any recalls. However, Taco Bell has pulled 5 menu items entirely off their menu, saying they are currently unable to sell lettuce, cilantro, onion, pico de gallo, and guacamole due to what they call a nationwide recall, but there is no recall. So they're just lying. Taco Bell's just saying, we're trying to be safe.
That's
and we're going to blame it on a
Save
recall.
food
A lot of the things are a lot better without the lettuce. Like, I mean, this isn't going to affect my
No.
Taco Bell order at all. I get a steak quesadilla, no lettuce, no vegetables. I also get the cheesy gordita crunch. I can do without the lettuce. Put extra sauce and cheese in there. That's fine.
I also feel like wherever they're ordering it from, it has like issues with other places that are having these issues. You know,
Well,
like
the main
like-
supplier of the
yeah,
food.
the supplier, like where
Yeah.
they're getting it from, is having issues in
I've been-
Connecticut or Michigan or these big things. Like, we're not going to bring that here.
I've been
but
directly
hopefully-
affected by
Yeah,
this.
or they're
at
like,
Taco
people
Bell.
already have diarrhea with our food. We don't need to give them double diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, before we hear about Dee's personal experience, the problem with this particular outbreak is they haven't figured it out yet. Usually when it's like E. coli, we're told don't eat romaine lettuce from Bakersfield. Or they cannot narrow this down. They have no idea where it's coming from. And that's why another reason these restaurants are like, okay, well, we're just going to stop serving these things that it probably is. It's probably a produce item, which does mean, yes, at Taco Bell, all of those items either will be not offered or you just don't get those things. For example, the chicken Mexican pizza topped with pico de gallo to the classic Crunchwrap Supreme made with lettuce. You can enjoy those items, but they'll be served modified without the potentially contaminated foods that Kyle was saying. Hey, maybe it's even better than that.
Could this
it's not.
possibly be
It's
weaponized
sad.
genetic thing that maybe another country is spraying on our crops?
Weaponized diarrhea.
Yeah, like I mean, it's kind of like a silly little 5th grade prank where you go put X-Lax in the punch, but you know, maybe.
Possibly.
The global warfare version of X-Lax in our water look, anything's possible these days. I don't know how they would pull off targeting only certain spots, and it's not getting around. It's not targeting. It's not an abnormal thing. This cyclosporiasis happens every year. It's just not at this level.
Gotcha.
Who knows though? I mean, they're trying to figure it out. And now, Dee, when you say it affected you, you didn't get the explosive diarrhea.
No, I did not. No, but I
Okay.
go to Taco Bell a lot.
Shouldn't get tomatoes.
Their whole
probably.
cantina menu, the pico de gallo. I had this. There's a cheesy dip I get that has delicious pico de gallo on top of it. I love too many items from Taco Bell that are without the vegetables I need.
I can live without it.
I know
It's
you
okay.
can.
That's
So no tomatoes?
No
Maybe-
tomato, cilantro, the onions, the pico de gallo.
Have you tried their fries? You just get cheese in the fries, and it's simple. None of the vegetables, and it's delicious.
They're yummy. Even Chipotle had less vegetables.
I didn't even know
Round
that
Table
Taco
had less
Bell had
vegetables.
cilantro.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
cilantro. Oh.
good question.
Yeah, and
I
I ordered no tomatoes normally. So
No, there you go.
I love the. I see a YouTube video or a 60 Minutes segment of how America has been affected by cyclosporiasis, and there's D. I can't get tomatoes.
I can't get my vegetables. No diarrhea yet,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So
I've
America.
had blueberries, spinach, all the other list items. I've had all of them, and I've been fine. So
You should have the remaining ingredients in your little snack purse, anyways. You have so many with you.
I do.
Now, with all the focus on food and the inability to figure out where this thing is coming from, many experts are coming forward saying maybe it's not food. And a lot of experts say we should be looking at the role of water in America since waste, human and otherwise, ends up in waterways where it shouldn't be through things like sewage leaks, wastewater overflow, failing septic systems, flooding in surface waters. And then when that feces contaminated water ends up in the interrogation systems used to grow food, cyclospora remain on the produce, which when eaten raw can infect people. So experts are saying, why aren't we looking at... The problem with looking at water sources is you would have to go to, okay, the Michigan... why are all these Michigan cases happening?
Yeah.
What are they all eating?
That's my question.
Too many Great Lakes.
Wasn't Detroit the
where's
one that originally had
water?
the water pipe issues where people were getting sick and they had the brown water pipes?
Where was
Come on,
Aaron
Flint.
Brown water
Brockovich?
coming out of it?
Flint.
Oh, it's Flint, Michigan. Still in Michigan.
Flint, yeah.
Yes, still Michigan.
Maybe they have a water
and
issue. Maybe it's statewide.
still water related, not in any way connected or the
It
same.
directly affects the crops.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Same
Yeah.
state, same water
Just
problem.
saying.
Maybe.
I'm in.
Yes, except that we don't know. We only know that people in Michigan are reporting this at a higher rate. That doesn't mean they're eating food from Michigan that's causing it. What if it's bagged salad from California?
Right.
Yeah.
They haven't.
I
This
gotta
is the
figure it
problem.
out,
Is
yeah.
we can't figure out at all what the source is. Like, they don't even have a clue. Usually they have an idea. As of right now, they're telling us, we don't know. We have no idea. And so that's why restaurants are going, we're going to stop serving this. All right, next up in the Be Afraid aisle, there are giant storms filled with deadly fungal spores that are getting ready to sweep across 11 U.S. states this summer. Yay! Meteorologists and health experts have warned, it's all about being afraid, that these dust storms will stir up dangerous fungal spores from the soil, potentially exposing millions to something called valley fever, which is awful. I have not had it. One of my best friends had valley fever when he was in Arizona. It is one of those, I actually think I'd rather be dead type things. If you get it. It's a lung infection that's caused by breathing in microscopic fungus particles, and it can stay for months.
Ew.
And it's so debilitating, and you just don't feel like doing anything. The spores turn into growing fungal cells that your immune system usually fights off, causing mild flu-like symptoms like fever, cough, headaches, blah, blah, blah. But severe infections spread to your organs and your bones and become fatal. Illnesses are expected to skyrocket soon in California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas as they enter the North American monsoon season, known for strong winds throughout the region, the occasional thunderstorms. Think about all those areas. Yeah, Nevada, Arizona, yeah, California. You get those wacky afternoon thunderstorms. And it creates more frequent and intense dust storms that are carrying the spores. A new dust bowl in areas where the CDC says it's possible for these terrible things to live could expose tens of millions of Americans to the hazardous spores as dust storms intensifies and cases of valley fever have risen dramatically in recent years. One more thing.
Where are the
to be afraid of.
monsoons in Nevada?
The South
The
Desert.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called the monsoon season because you get the late afternoon out of nowhere thunderstorms.
That's
all.
awesome. That's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and you
played
get
through
it-
like
that-
3
that-
holes of rain in July 11th. So
Fungal
that's what I
spores.
felt like too.
So much fun not being able to breathe.
I can breathe fine.
Scary.
But you wouldn't be able to breathe if you had the spory fungal.
There was a lot of mosquitoes though, a lot of dragonflies too.
Those aren't harmful.
I'm not saying
Maybe
they're
they have their
harmful.
own
By the way,
fungal
There's a
infections. The
lot.
dragonflies
Yeah.
are.
I do like the CDC's solution to this.
Oh, God.
They urge anyone in the path of a dust storm this summer, which they haven't even started yet. So first of all, you're gonna have to wait,
Wear a mask.
and then you're gonna have to know it. You're gonna have to know a dust storm is coming. You're gonna have to download your dust storm warning app, I guess. And then they suggest that you stay inside.
Oh.
Wow, thank you.
Easy.
Thank
God.
you.
No problem.
Good.
I'm going to nail it. This
I just
summer.
replaced my air filter, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
Stay inside. Done.
Yeah, I did that this weekend. I was good. Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like whatever crap
It was
we have to
super
tell
dirty.
ourselves to feel better. Yeah, that'll work. Finally, a lot of people have been scared and freaking out about your old driverless taxis, the Waymos and such, that are
Best
being
thing.
tested around the country. We've heard stories from the Bay Area and from Austin, Texas, where they run into people or fire hydrants, or
Run
but
cats
they're
over.
fixing them. You know, they went over cats. They're working out the glitches, so to speak. But is everything bad about it? Police in San Mateo, down in the Bay Area, say that 2 teenagers were riding in a Waymo self-driving vehicle last week And while they were doing so, they were drinking alcohol and firing water beads from a toy gun at people outside the car.
Sounds
Why
like
not?
a fun time.
They hurt.
Absolutely.
No, go after these people, please. Go after these people hard.
This is
Don't ruin my
Rob and
Wemo
Kyle
experience.
as teenagers. This is what we would have figured out.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no driver.
Right.
We can just shoot people.
And drink.
Right,
How
but
lovely
there's
is
there's
that?
video of it all. So you're gonna
Now,
get caught.
wait, but Jeff,
That
Jeff,
sounds
what,
like
what
such
do you?
a fun day, though.
Oh, totally. What is your thing? You're going after these people. You really want to nail these kids?
Well,
Is that
no.
what
So
you said?
what I want is I want Wemo to be successful. I want people who are causing problems to not cause problems because
Got it.
adds to the. Oh, did you hear that teenagers are taking over Wemos and robbing liquor stores? Like so.
Good point.
We went
yeah.
from shooting people innocently with water guns to robbing liquor
Yeah.
stores.
No, that's
Slippery
not
slope.
like both need to be regulated, but I'm saying that it needs to be something needs to be in place so that this doesn't be the reason why Wemo can't move forward. Is what I'm
Are
saying.
you an investor or something? Jeez.
No,
Well,
I
hopefully
want to
it's
use
like-
them. This is the concept that I build on.
Hopefully they have profiles like
Yes.
Lyft does, where you can like rank the drivers as bad. Maybe that kid got a little 1-star review, and he's not allowed to get in a Waymo anymore, and they just lock him out.
I want to be like when Kyle's like, I can't come in today. I'm like, don't worry, I got a Wemo already at your door. That's what we're at.
Yep, that's me. Not
Yeah.
coming to work.
Don't threaten me. Good time
I don't
to
think
be
I mean
hard.
that.
Yeah, I'm with Jeff. I desperately want driverless taxis. I love the lack of humans. But also, what I thought you might have been referring to there, Jeff, too, was that. So you hear only half the story, which is what I've told you. Kids drinking and firing water gun, and yes, people will add it to their list of this is why I hate Waymo, and then will they then expand on it? The real story is they're shooting water guns, but will people play telephone and
Right.
pretty soon, teenagers are going around like gangs in these
Right.
Waymos. Not happening, but it's a good,
Everyone,
buzzword.
especially teenagers, they know how to like kind of take advantage of like what won't be able to hurt them, right? And I was one of those people too, so I'm not gonna act like it wasn't normal. It's just when it comes to something like that, I want to work well. I don't want people to be like, it ran over a cat. I mean, like, how many Uber drivers, taxi drivers, whatever, ran over something this year? It was a lot. I mean, like human error is a lot more than usually computer error. We have to get rid of computer error as much as possible, but human error is a lot bigger deal.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I'm on your side too. I need
Yeah.
Waymo to do good too because the Alphabet owns them. They own Google and Waymo
Yeah.
and YouTube.
Oh, you're the
And I bought some of that stock, so maybe they should just fix these problems and not put these stories out.
Right.
I don't believe the latter
the
part.
motivation.
I do not believe that companies or anyone else should not be putting stories out. This is America. We should be living in a world of transparency, particularly in the investing world. We should know these things, so they should put the stories out when they happen, because it happened, and it allows all of us to make whatever choices we want. So we've got a Waymo, no driver. We got a couple teenagers with the Rob and Kyle as teenagers thing using Jeff's theory. How we gonna get in trouble? This is Dawson. There's no damn adult
boys.
I would have had an airsoft
Well.
gun, but a water gun, that's fine.
Okay. Well, either way, the Waymo's onboard cameras detected the behavior while it was happening.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they have to anticipate this. First thing.
Well, see, this is the thing, Jeff. When you say things like that, a lot of people go, "Well, why didn't they anticipate running over cats?" Sometimes it's
That's
not
different.
anticipate. No, see, it's different to you because you understand it. You're right.
Yes,
It's different. I get it.
I understand it, and it is different.
The average jerk doesn't. The average jerk is good. First of all, he's not going to listen or understand your answer. He's just going to hear, "Oh yeah, they thought of it like they thought it not to run over cats." Dirt. So they think of these things. How do they work in practice? Sure, great. Bunch of Waymo guys, they thought of it. How did it work? Well, in this case, because like Kyle's like, well, maybe they've got like the database, like Lyft, we can go back. Well, this was much more advanced.
Oh,
Waymo
wow.
figures out that what these kids are doing and pulls into a shopping center, locks the doors, and notifies the company's support team. So the kids are stuck in a Waymo in a parking lot. Police arrive at the scene. Officers surround the vehicle. I love this. Rob and Kyle as teenagers go from
I love this actually. Yeah.
to surrounded by cop cars, helicopters,
Been there.
spotlights.
SWAT teams
I
just
have,
coming. Yeah.
I have had 6 cop cars and a helicopter on me, and I got put in handcuffs. Yes.
And I will tell you, having been on many ride-alongs, I've been in the cop cars that are pulling the car over. In my case, it was a felony stop because they thought the car was stolen. That's where you see the thing you've seen on Cops a million times. Guns drawn, step out of your car, take 2 steps to the left, on your feet, hands behind your head, back up, towards my board, that thing. There are protocols. I bet that's how they approach this situation because the calls they're getting, somebody's shooting out of a car. When you go on a ride along, you actually find out what information the cops have. It's awful. And I can almost guarantee you, calls came in, shots fired from a car. Everybody's responded to that. It is probably exactly what we described. Surrounded, helicopters, everything to get, and then they see their teenage boys, and you know at that point the cops are like, oh, this is going to be fun. What are these guys doing? Sure enough, cops surround the vehicle, detain both teens. Waymo says its vehicles have interior cameras, and in urgent situations, employees access the live video during a ride, and that's where it can do what this Waymo did, drive to a parking lot, and there was right there, lock the doors and keep you inside. It also has the ability to drive you straight to the cops. Go right to the cop station
that's what I heard.
while making a call back to Waymo, and then they tell the cops as well. So, yeah, they've thought of it, and it worked in this case because they're underage teens. We don't know what happened to them. But it certainly wasn't what they had planned.
Right. And that's the thing. I mean, like, even they say that in my car, they say that these automated cars have the ability to stop, to drive you to a different place if you violate certain rules. So, I mean, I think that teenagers need to get that in their head a little bit more. Because, like when you're doing that kind of stuff, it sounds fun. And again, I might have been a part of the crew that was part of this a little bit. But it's going to have like some severe repercussions soon, especially when they're trying to make examples out of people.
I'm glad I grew up when I grew up.
Because they are going to stop the car.
Yep.
They are going to lock it. And you have no choice. You're not going to be able. You break a window, you're going to have to pay for the window, and you're still going to be held for the same crime. Yeah. So
this is Kyle nailed it. It was. There are so many benefits to when it was a simpler time, and I am pro technology. I love technology. I do also though think the kids need to be able to do stupid things and not get caught. And this one is just. You're screwed. And this is the epitome of what your dad always told you, or my dad did anyways. When you do these things, what if you hurt someone? And in in Jeff's scenario, where ultimately you're in that car and the cops are surrounding you, as a kid you don't think about it. But if anybody you shot a water pistol at, swerved, hit somebody, crashed their car, you are screwed. Your family's really screwed financially. Who knows what's going to happen to you? And that's that. It's like, God, they were just kids. Being kids.
You never know, right? Yeah, that's definitely the tough thing.
They're also the kids throwing bricks on the freeway or airsoft guns. So
bricks
let
on
them
the freeway.
let them go to jail. Straight to jail. Bye.
Bricks is
Kyle,
expensive.
No rocks. A large rock.
Were you defending or speaking out against bricks from the overpass?
Yeah, no, I don't see myself throwing bricks on the overpass. You do something smaller, like a plum, like you were talking about, like you and Michael did, or maybe like a rotten orange or something that will scare them, but not break the window entirely.
It could.
I think our official position as a show is don't drop things off overpasses at cars.
Don't take automated cars to commit crimes either, please. Like that's just stupid.
Or could we go a step further and say don't commit crimes, maybe? Is the position of the show. I don't know.
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K Dumpsters.com. That's Quick dumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, we need to make a dump run. Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside-down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate and what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy this? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was. But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story is incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Remember, you get what you pay for, and you can access America's RAD Cast anytime, anywhere for free by going to the radnetwork.com. Don't say I didn't warn you.
It's a Monday. That means a new soapbox posted at theradnetwork.com. We're talking about washing and germs and whether or not, spreading germs and hygiene. New report, same story, different day. 30 years later, we're still doing this stupid debate about don't expose yourself to germs and get sick. Listen to the soapbox and enjoy. That's at theradnetwork.com. We have some entertainment news now.
Overture, curtain and lights. It's time for entertainment news.
We'll begin with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. I promised you that we would get everything leaking out. Most of our questions would be answers. We've heard about the food and what the venue looked like. We have some more updates for you, starting with Jason Kelce. He's the brother, center for the Philadelphia Eagles. More the party guy, the guy who was shirtless at the Bills game a couple years ago. He was in Lake Tahoe, as were many of these clowns, for the big celebrity golf tournament this weekend. And Jason Kelce revealed that the wedding, this is the first time he spoke about it. Here was his insight. It was, quote, great, end quote. And it was, quote, a good time, end quote.
Wow. It's very detailed analysis there, Dr. Kelce.
One other note.
They all have NDAs, right?
One other note
brother.
from Jason.
He probably have to do one. It's his brother. He said,
Jason says he had 15 beers at the wedding.
Hell yeah. He doesn't remember it.
That sounds about
IPAs,
right.
no.
But I still say he signed an NDA.
If there were 18 or 15 beers, if they're IPAs, he'd be done.
I think all of them had to.
First of all, I'm taking the over. I don't believe he stopped at 15 beers. Second of all, the non-disclosure agreement, that's an interesting one. Because, of course, everybody, you can't not have everyone sign them. That's how NDAs
Even your brother?
No, I mean, that's like what he said. It's like, has to be everyone. I had to sign stuff for nothing. Wasn't Taylor Swift.
Well, otherwise, it's discriminatory and it applies to no one. So it has to apply to everyone. Yeah. Now, he's not. I don't want to get too inside. Non-disclosure agreements basically say you can't talk about, and if it's in the workplace, like if I fire Kyle today, then he gets told. I'm just using it as an example. There's this thing that says, there's this thing that says you can't talk about basically anything that ever happened ever. It's this big, and people don't have to sign those things, but it means in the case of getting fired, you're not getting your severance. In the case of going to Travis and Taylor's wedding, you ain't going unless you sign it. Sure. How specific were they? Because really, he didn't reveal anything. He said it was great and a good time and how many beers he had. So he didn't speak about the wedding. He might be okay. But if it's a catch-all, I don't know. I hadn't even thought of that.
It was a good PR answer.
Yeah,
you know what? He probably didn't want to be like, he'd give his real true opinion. He's like, I'm here to have golf and I'm here to play golf and I'm here to slam beers and talk to Charles Barkley. How about we just talk about something else? Get out of my face, bro.
Yeah, I mean, mostly, but handle it with class. Do it like Steph Curry did. Steph Curry knew he was going to get bombarded with questions about LeBron James playing for the Warriors. So he literally set up a media gaggle on Thursday, the day before the tournament started, and said, ask it all now. So that when he's out on the course, he gets to say, guy, why weren't you there Thursday? You can't just tell people to go away when they're asking about something legitimate and you're in the public eye like Jason. So hopefully he had these answers prepped and ready to go. It's the first time you're being seen in public since your brother got married. So give a couple little I like his terse answers and go about your day. Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Leave out the get away from me part. That was what I didn't need.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was pretending he was a pompous jerk to the little reporter kid who was asking annoying questions.
It's probably just
just in my imagination, that's how I saw it going down.
We now are being told it was originally 20. Now we're being told by the website The Knot, which is like a huge wedding site. It was a $30 million idea for the Kelseys to get married a couple Fridays ago at Madison Square Garden. They paid $3 million for the catering for 1,100 people. They paid $5 million for the decor, the floral arrangements, the draping, and the carpet installation. They literally put carpet down for one day at Madison Square Garden. And they paid $10 million to rent Madison Square Garden, including the whole load in, load out, transform the venue into some fairy tale thing.
Security, yeah.
And they have, for them, $30 million. Like, huh? What?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot for Travis.
Cake, the food, the alcohol.
It's a lot for Travis, not for Taylor.
It's a lot.
Let me go get that out of my coin jar. Hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot. I don't even know if it's like a car though for Travis. It's like a maybe it's like
I mean, it's a house. 30 million.
Yeah, it's a
but not
car.
For Travis. I mean,
30 million,
it's like a house.
Is what you're saying?
30 million, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing for him. I mean, that's his contract. That's like one of his big contracts.
Well, yeah, but he makes $100 million a year off the field with his
That's true.
Taylor makes more, so she probably pays for it.
Yeah.
So I would like to see what their podcast makes. It's supposed to be like the #1, right? So,
it's doing fine. And
I assume so. Yeah.
They get paid. They didn't structure a deal like a lot of us do. Neither did Rogan. They just get paid a flat fee. They don't get a proceeds of the net revenue.
Yeah.
Not sure why they did that. Maybe they don't believe in themselves. Also, someone on eBay over the weekend was selling a bag of air that was collected at Madison Square Garden during the wedding.
Oh my God, no! Oh, unless they sell them and people buy them. God damn, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jeff, can we look into Kyle's history and see if he posted?
Right.
I could just see Kyle.
Did you buy one of these?
No, I didn't buy one of these. I was thinking about. I'd be in there capturing the air. I'd be getting little bags and going like this.
There you go.
Writing on it. Take pictures of evidence. Bag 1.
Yep.
Number 2. Number 3. Then we set up a shop with little Charlie. Sell them here for Black Dog Graphics.
Smart.
Why go to all that trouble? I mean, you're thinking like somebody, like you're trying to cater to anyone with a brain because they're going to want like authenticity or somebody who's going to buy a bag of air isn't even going to think. They don't even care if you were even in New York that weekend. You're just saying you were.
We talked about a story with the lady who had the mountain air capturing that and selling it.
So scam people like that.
Yeah. That's what everyone. That's all this is.
That's
all this is. It's all scamming. Even if you
this one
kissed bought a flower that Taylor Swift kissed, it's still all a scam because none of that means anything.
Holy crap! I'm excited.
Like you can go and grab a bag of air if you want from
Wedding
anywhere
air.
and sell it.
Taylor's
if I were to utilize this and put my actual time and effort into it, I wonder how successful it'd be.
Kyle,
if you said Taylor Swift farted in it, you'd probably sell a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
That'd be top dollar.
You can go that far.
I can fart in it.
The Travis Taylor thing is so yesterday. You know, you got to jump on these things while they're hot, and you don't even need to have a lawn, Kyle. Just grab some grass, put it in a Ziploc bag, and sell it as official World Cup field grass.
Yeah.
Oh
I guarantee you somebody will buy it.
Yeah, I bet you I could even crop my own image on AI. And I just have it up there on the website. It'd be like me AI'd into a soccer field taking the grass. I don't even have to be there. I could
scoring the winning goal for like France or Argentina.
Ooh, I could say it was like, on the near the goal post too.
Make up whatever you want. Because as Jeff said, I love how dismissive Jeff is. That's all this is. This is a total scam. And he's right.
Make up whatever we want.
The seller's description on eBay over the weekend claimed, quote, "This isn't just a bag. It's a history you can breathe. Frame it. Display it proudly next to your Eras Tour merch or signed footballs, or gift it to that one friend who still believes in fairy tales like Travis and Taylor living happily ever after." End quote. As of last night, the listing was gone, and authorities are getting involved now trying to figure out, did it sell? Or did he just take it down? So they're in the news because they're going to eBay. They're trying to get some details because they're wondering, did somebody actually buy a bag of air for $50,000, which was the asking price? Don't have the update on that yet.
Yikes.
On a related note,
that's true.
A website called nycgarbage.com is selling trash that might have come from the Travis and Taylor wedding. Items include fabric, soda can tops of soda cans, and even one AirPod.
Woo!
You get a bag, and what's ever in it is what you get. The bag is $25. It's a bag of literal garbage.
Wow.
The website says the stuff came from, quote, outside Madison Square Garden, as close to Travis and Taylor's big day as you could have gotten without an invite, end quote. It was literally garbage taken out of dumpsters.
Dude.
Near. Not even the Madison Square Garden dumpsters. You couldn't get to those. Near. Now, in this case, they did the Kyle. They've got pictures of the stuff being taken out of the dumpsters and just thrown into a big bag, which they were selling for $25 each, and all of the bags as of this morning are sold out.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Gene Simmons used to have a show called Family Jewels, and in one of the episodes I remember watching, he sneezed into a tissue. He handed it to his wife, and he said, "eBay." It's like, you know what?
As long as you guys
bigger than me that would buy that crap. Holy crap!
As long as you could document it, like just get some like official like photo of you using something, and then you can sell it for whatever you want.
Well, you can
trash
sell it legally.
Trash
It sounds
seems
dangerous. No, it's not safe.
Yeah.
Trash seems safe?
No, trash seems off.
Oh, I
right?
heard safe. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
And that's why the authorities are involved in the first story, because there was no documentation at all whatsoever. The point being not what the legalities of it are. Did somebody actually pay $50,000 for a bag of air
I hope so,
from a
to be
guy?
honest with you. Like I really do. Like someone who could spend $50,000 on air
It was
deserves.
probably a grandma. And she was like, this is for my granddaughter's Christmas present. And she got scammed. Yeah.
If that's the case, then that would be bad.
Man,
but-
wouldn't that be
That's what I'm
crazy
saying.
though
Oh.
if they bought this and they framed it and their house catches on fire and the one last breath of air they need to survive to get out is that, and they have to break the glass case it's in to take it.
That would be
And then they
Or it
realized,
turned out to be a Kyle fart. Is that what you're saying?
or carbon monoxide.
America's RAD Cast. Only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Okay, I guess I'll take over here. Call America's RAD Cast at 888-587-5355 or email us radcast@theradnetwork.com. Bob, are you really not coming back?
We're working our way through entertainment news, and we do have actually a couple of sports-related entertainment news, including the long-awaited return of Conor McGregor at UFC 329 at T-Mobile Arena over the weekend. The 37-year-old has spent 5 years away from the octagon, recovering from a broken leg, fighting off lawsuits, being called a horrible human, and all sorts of other things. And then during the opening seconds of his rematch, McGregor, he came out and he's fighting Max Holloway, and you got to watch this. He buckles his right leg. He never comes anywhere near Holloway, right? He misses with his kick. And McGregor's hurt. He's down and he's done. That was it. On a flying leg kick, he landed awkwardly on his right leg after attempting his jump kick, fell to his back, absorbed some ground and pound from Holloway, because right after he falls on the video we have, Holloway jumps on him and just starts beating him to a pulp. McGregor did get back to his feet later, then fell back down to the canvas moments later, favoring that right leg. He tried to get to his feet again, and then eventually the ref called off the fight. The reports are that actually it was Holloway who urged the referee to stop the fight, which it was at 1 minute and 9 seconds.
So it's his plant leg? It's his right one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the left one.
After 5 years, it's his right leg. He plants it. As he comes down, you see he's laboring on the knee, and it probably yanked his knee. He's going to have surgery, we just found out. He still plans on returning.
Talk about finishing
Holloway said he urged the ref to stop the fight. He says, quote, "When I saw him hurt, I was like, man, come on, call this." He was just done. A disheveled Gregor exited the ring, skipped his post-fight interview, and took to social media later, and now has told us he's getting surgery and he'll be back.
Yeah, now I see why it's smart for Monster and Bud Light to sponsor
I want a
the
Bud Light
Octagon. I'm like,
real
damn.
bad.
I'm like, yeah, I kind of want a beer now.
That's all we see after enough of these.
Same.
After
That's all I was thinking, Kyle.
Speaking of sports and entertainment,
exactly like that.
During the Giants Rockies game last weekend over the weekend, I mean, you have two of the 5 worst teams in the Major League Baseball playing at the All-Star break, like just morale at an all-time low. San Francisco has witnessed its share of fan altercations, and another one unfolded after the Giants had an 8-2 victory over the Rockies. What should have been a welcome win quickly took a backseat as multiple fans became involved in a violent fight in the stands at Oracle Park. And it was mainly between women until Big Dude in his Raiders jersey gets up and starts pummeling a woman with his feet. It originated from a verbal dispute. The video initially shows 2 women throwing punches at each other near the front row seats before several others join in. This thing goes on for 2 minutes, by the way, in the stand. Black dude in the jersey is still going nuts on the woman. Haymakers. Boom, boom, boom. The fight escalated when Raiders number 52 joined the fray, violently grabbed a woman by her clothing, shoved him. The man and another woman teamed up to beat another woman, while viral videos showed 2 other fans fighting nearby. The San Francisco Police Department, not security, the PD had to show up and end this whole mess. 4 people were arrested and 3 cited after they found.
They didn't put that on the break screen, did they? Nope.
I swear.
Really go for a while.
It's like, when you're doing that, I mean, I get some of the frustration, but like,
yeah.
But when do you not think you're gonna get in trouble? There's no way you're in the middle of a stadium.
Be careful at those games, man. I swear. You don't know who's around.
They're big ass punches. They're coming from back here. They're coming like behind the head.
Yeah. I know, but people get emotional during those games, man. A few too many drinks, and somebody says the wrong thing, and all of a sudden,
Kings Warriors.
That's like years. It's like years in jail, right there, like assaulting someone like that.
Really?
And it's maybe I'm just a snowflake. To me, it is much more disturbing that he is pummeling a woman that way.
Yeah.
I get it. I get red zone anger. I get alcohol being involved. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Although, remember, all alcohol does is release inhibitions. It allows you to do things you're capable of doing that you wouldn't otherwise do. I hope to God I am not capable of pummeling a woman like that.
Yeah.
And that's the point, is you can't blame alcohol. The alcohol and the environment, and I know nobody was doing that, gave him the opportunity. And it's not like he kicked her a few times and walked away. That round 2 was like 30 seconds after the first time I brought it up, and he's ground and pounding this one.
I know. It was like a prostitute didn't have his cut.
I don't know what started this.
Yeah, but even they do it in like a back alley in like a secluded area somewhere. Gosh.
I mean, at least we don't have to all see it. Have a great day. We're back tomorrow.
Okay, that does it. Screw back and gang him.
Like in the middle, that's for everyone to see.
Back alley.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye, Homer. Take care.
Adios.
So long.
Very well.
Yar. Bon voyage.
Toodle-oo. So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye, everybody.
He was going behind his head. It's one thing to just come in here and just like punching. He was coming from back here and coming down.
So long.
What?
Stink town.
I didn't actually see that.
Goodbye.
Someone. It's usually someone like spitting or pouring beer on someone.
Slice of
That's usually how I notice it.
Because it hasn't.
God bless the United States.
America's RAD Cast, only on the